Yo. Uh-oh. Yay. Streamer problems, streamer life.
I'm holding off on going live until the fourth joins. I don't want to go live and then immediately decide we're not doing it live
until the you don't want to go live during the cold open?
I don't want to go live and then immediately decide we're not doing it.
You don't want to go live during the cold open?
Hello.
Hello.
Never stop swooping. Good, how are you? Never stop swooping. Good, how are you? Yep. Okay. Yep.
I claimed red, but now I think I want to claim blue. But maybe red. But maybe blue. It's a tough decision. I'm so excited to see what y'all draft out because I'm like, this is such an interesting set. Mm-hmm. What do you find is the biggest glaring difference besides locations? Mm-hmm. What do you find is the biggest glaring difference besides locations? Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Do bodyguards protect locations too? They don't. Do bodyguards protect locations too? They don't.
Are you pulling your stream through system audio? Ah.
All right, there we go. We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my nerdy little corner of the internet. Today, we are doing our first ever Into the Inklands draft. We don't even have all the cards in English, but we will do what we can. Joining with me today, why don't y'all introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Chris. I also go by Never Stop Swooping. Nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
Hi, I am Patrick. I go by he/him pronouns. I I'm also going to be streaming this, my point of view of the draft and playing, if anybody's interested in that.
Where can we find your stream?
On Twitch, twitch.tv/psharp.
Yeah, I gotta get that self plug in.
Absolutely.
Hey everyone, I'm Garrett. I use he, him pronouns. You might know me on the official Discord as Rav Garrett. I'm here to just have a lot of fun with the community because I cannot be more excited for this set. So lead us on, Nive.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what we will be using today is the software that I've created for Tabletop Simulator. So, it will most definitely be flawed. But, for those who do not know what draft is, welcome to my channel. If you like this sort of thing, please make sure to stay around. But what it is we're both, all four of us are going to grab one pack. We do so by pushing this into the Inklands button and then dragging the pack over to your section. As so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look at our pack, pick one of the cards that we want to keep, and then pass it on to our neighbor. And we keep picking a new card as we're handed a card pack, and we keep going. Then, once that pack's done, we go to the right, then the left, then the right again. Then we build decks from it, and we play against each other. So if you guys are fine with this, I can just create the packs and hand them over to you.
Oh, I would love that. That makes my life so much easier.
Oh yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
Please.
And so
Where
there's
do
actually...
the bowls come into play here?
Yeah, the bowls are where you put your picks.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then these intersection areas are for whenever you have like a bunch of drafters. That way we don't interrupt each other's zones.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so with that, let's get started.
Oh boy. How much table talk do you want?
As much as you want. I'm going to be talking as vaguely as possible. So I got what I think is one of the best rares in the set. It's just really good.
You. Uh-oh.
But there's some other good cards in this pack as well that I'm handing over. But I'm definitely going to grab this.
Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Does it automatically place face down when you drop on the bowl?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, this is FPS Madness. This is indeed Tabletop Simulator, designed by yours truly. Here's your new pack. There you go.
Alrighty.
Ooh, and I was handed my second favorite rare of the pack. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. I think in this early draft, we're going to grab this. And then, just because it has that ability, and you really want to have a deck with those abilities, so we will do that. Yes, it is. Yes, Madness, the one on Steam. And when you go to the workshop on Steam, you will find one. Just look up my name, and it will pull up the mod for you. Oh.
Oh no, one of my favorite cards. It's terrible. What should I take it?
It's the one I was very tempted of grabbing that one too.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's good.
It's good. No, this one's very bad.
Oh. That's
I'm
not the
really
card.
tempted to take it.
That's not the card I thought it was.
No, I'll pass the nice thing along. I have to see this one happen. I have to see this happen. I'm not gonna salt draft. Here you go.
This one seems very cool, so I think I'm going to take this one.
Does Dory speak the language of that card?
No.
No? Interesting.
No. Neither does Kronk.
Ooh. Okay. Loki surprised that this came around to me. Very versatile card. Both options are great, and there are ways to make it even better. So we will definitely grab this with ample opportunity to build with it.
What can I say except you're welcome? Okay.
I think I like this.
And for both
Try
my
out
friends
new
at the
things,
table
I
and
say.
on stream, I apologize. I am eating. My my dinner was finished right when this draft was supposed to start, so you might hear some smacking. Ooh, that's rough. These are interesting, but I think we're gonna take this, just a solid card. It is tabletop all the way through. The site that is redacted does not have all the cards coded yet, so it will be tabletop the whole night.
Wait a second.
Sure.
Can I ask a table question? Are we all skipping the foreign language cards because we're like, I can't read that?
Oh, if you hover over it, it should have an English translation.
Ah, yes, it does. Okay, cool.
Yep. Ooh, okay, so I can choose either between this, which I did not realize it was a different language. I might have missed some translations. So if you have a card question, just go ahead and ask. I have the whole set memorized at this point.
Sweet, thank you.
I think we'll take this one.
I applaud your memorization skills.
I blame my autism.
That's fair. All right. That's me with Bionicle, so I'm gonna catch up to you. Don't worry.
Oh, we got 40 born in the chat now. The other guy, the other limited person that I hang out with often. We'll take this. We're starting to get into the synergy / bad cards of the pack.
Bad cards? What's a bad card?
It's a card that you don't want to play, but the art is still incredible.
Mood.
Bad mechanically. Every card is fantastic, but some are bad mechanically in the context of limited.
Gotcha.
Like some of these cards, I'm like, I will never play this, but the art is so great.
Yeah, I have that struggle, and then I take the pick anyway.
I like having at least one of these in the deck, so we might as well grab our vegetable for this pick.
Interesting. Okay. I feel like I finally found my color niche. Okay, cool. All right.
Ooh.
You're finding colors in draft?
Yeah, it was at this moment I realized I made a grave mistake.
Were you only drafting 2 colors?
I was drafting in 2 colors. Don't mind me.
No, this is the official draft rules.
Yeah. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
I'm so used to drafting Magic. I get it.
I was like, and then I have to save for 17 lands, and I was like, wait, no, stop.
So we haven't seen the better version of this, so we will just grab this for now. Just in case it never shows up. And now we are in the meh stuff. Delicious food.
Oh boy.
Ooh, okay. We could do some stuff with this one.
What tricks do you have up your sleeve?
Oh, a ton.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my goodness, a gift for me? What could it be? Oh, that's actually not terrible. Here you go. I have a gift for you.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love gifts.
So, once you get all your cards, go ahead and take a look real quick.
We are allowed to look between
Oh, absolutely.
picks.
Yes, you are allowed to look in between picks. I am going to mute myself real quick so I can talk to the people in my stream.
Yas.
So, I really like this. So far, we got some evasive characters, we got removal, we have some versatility, and we have some healing, and we have a big guy. We have all the general pieces we need. So for the second pack, we're just going to maybe find a deck archetype to go into. And then, yeah, not a bad place to start off. I am back. And I will give everyone their pack number 2 that we will be handing to the right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
40 Born asks, what is your early pick for the best common or uncommon? What do you guys think?
Common or uncommon?
Yep. What is your favorite pick for draft so far?
Favorite of
In
my
this
kit?
draft
Woo!
right now or overall? for the set?
Just overall. It's
I
not
don't
a,
know any of the cards well enough.
Oh, that's fair.
My answer is the same.
Let me look.
Oh, do you have a
Ramatala, the common version is really good.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
barely understated and adds a card to your hand,
Mhm.
and it's common. I'll go, and it's like a shift target too.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to grab this card. It's not a common or uncommon, but it's really good. Remember we passed to the right.
Yeah, there you go.
So far I think my favorite uncommon
Alright,
is.
we gotta actually read.
Yeah, go ahead.
We hit another location.
Nice.
Not that good.
Oof.
Oh, this kit is insane. You almost don't even have to look at the rest of the pack.
Yeah, that's where you know it's good. Speaking of good, holy smokes!
It's got to be kit, right? It absolutely has to be kit. Yeah, we'll take kit here. It's balanced. It's like so efficient, especially in limited format.
We're taking that. Thank you.
Oh, I'm not muted. Nobody knows that I have that card.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, you're very welcome, Garrett.
Yeah, you're grabbing the Miss Bianca. Yep. But I think my favorite common or uncommon right now is How Far I'll Go. It's just so much value when you sing it that it just gets you so far ahead and lets you get to your finishers early and replaces itself. Well, this gives me a chance.
Sure, I'll take the evasive. That's fine. To answer your question, my absolute favorite common uncommon. This is not to play a good game, but if I see Hey Hey, I
Yes.
take Hey Hey.
Okay, Hey Hey is actually pretty decent. Speaking of decent, so we're gonna grab this. We gotta have our vegetables. This might wheel, though it's unlikely. I'm happy if either of these come back. I'm happy if this comes back. I'm happy if more than 3 cards come back. So, yeah, we'll take our medicine.
Okay. Well, since that is just a Titan, I think I take that.
What am I listening to? What is this music? I need to change those. I asked for Scottish music, not weird folksy music. That's better.
Oh, okay, no, that's just a vanilla. Never mind.
Yeah, I would agree with those 41. I also like Tinkerbell. She is uninkable, but the abilities. Whoa. Hello. We're taking this. We are definitely taking that. One of the top rares of the set, in my opinion.
Enjoy.
Thank you. And we're back to our original pack. This has the thing. This has... Whoa. My voice, come on. That card has the thing. We like cards that have the thing, so we'll take the thing with the card.
What's the thing? What's the thing?
Evasive.
Ah!
Woo.
Bless you.
Yeah, I got a bad cough.
You're right. This set does draft extremely differently.
Yeah. Because you have to consider, like, am I actually going to go into the locations? Like, am I actually going to dig into that? Or am I going to go non-locations and have a strong synergy, which is just characters? Oh, where's the third one? I think we take this. It's one of my favorite arts of the set, and it's decent enough without the synergy, but with the synergy, it gets a lot better. And this card, even without the second effect, it's really good. Solid to have one of them. Hey chat, let me know if the music gets a bit too loud. As we start getting to the second half of the pack. Happy taking this. Oh, but we have this. And this is a good card. It is a good card that we will gladly fill an unequal spot with. I can't tell if I'm muted or not. I am not muted. Wonderful.
Nah, we can hear you.
Fantastic. So anyway, Maui Whale is the best rare in the set because it can just do everything but quest. Okay, all these cards are bad.
Yes, finally. That's you a pack that I took the good card.
Huh. I mean, I can make use of this, so we will make use of it. Having one of them in that kind of deck isn't bad.
Boy.
All right. So what's interesting is I know a certain content creator likes this card, which again I forgot to translate. Because I'm so good at my job. But it's decent. It does the job. It's not bad for what it does. It's not as good as some people think it is. Sweet. I'm not upset with taking that.
Gift for you.
Ooh, a gift for me. Oh, fantastic.
Boom.
All right, muted. Let's look at our halfway point.
I think I got
RLS
an extra.
Legacy.
Did anyone not get one?
I'm at 24.
I'm at 23, 24, 24. Okay, I guess I missed one then. That's mine.
All right. We got the RLS Legacy and Fane.
How's this
So our
puppy
4
looking?
spot is fantastic. We also got this challenging deck coming through, which will make the Cleansing Rainwater pretty good. Yeah, I am liking how this deck is turning out. I haven't seen many bodyguards. I also saw a
Make the most horrendous deck that could ever be drafted.
Shift Little John. So, which means someone is probably going bodyguards. So we will need to make a premium on that in our next couple packs. All right, are we ready for pack 3?
Let's do it.
Yep.
All right,
Glad I went back and read some of the cards in my pool.
absolutely.
Helps figure out what you want to draft.
Oh yeah. Boop, boop, boop. And we are going back to the left. It's wonderful. My throat decides it wants to strangle me while I'm streaming. It's wonderful. Hello. So I'm taking. Oh, but there's this, and this is good.
Oh.
So this is good. But so is this. And so is this. And this is a good pack. Can I trade this in?
Are you walking away with all packs from your draft right now?
No.
Okay.
I don't want anyone to have these other cards though. I think we take this. Yeah, you can absolutely talk about card picks in the chat. I'm just going to not take it as advice, and you can just talk amongst yourselves about it. I most definitely took the wrong pick here. Hello.
What is this nonsense sliding my way?
Right? Now imagine what I picked. I think so. This is okay. Again, we're missing that one type of card that we're talking about. I think we take this.
I'll be curious. I'll be curious. I'll see how that one works.
Yeah, Garrett, you saw what was in that pack.
That was a good pack, Nive.
And yeah, imagine what I grabbed.
Oh. The mortal mind cannot even begin to comprehend such mysteries.
That pack was the bane of my drafting existence.
Do I want to go there? Am I going to get this back?
Yes, 40born, these do auto-post to my YouTube, so you are able to watch it later.
This is pretty low stakes. I think I just test out the cool stuff.
Oh, yeah. The stakes literally could not be lower. I just wanted to get I just wanted the freedom to say I was the first public draft.
Yeah. Glad to be here.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, I have a pack. Whoopsie doopsie. I mean, yeah. 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 I don't know why that's a common. Oh, Breton, I invented drafts before there was official draft rules. Let's see here. I am not a massive fan of any of these, but we can take our medicine. And our medicine is to make sure no one else gets one of these if we can have a say in it. Because if no one else has that and I have that, then I have an excellent position in that stage of the game.
Ah, the pain of inkables.
Yep. General rules say about 8 uninkables is where you should be at.
I don't want it.
I do need to start grabbing some cheaper cards, to be honest. So if you could send those, like, hey-hays my way, I would appreciate it.
Understood. On the next pack, I'll send you them.
Do, 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 do. How? How did this come back to me? This is one of the... Wow.
We put it all the way back to you so you could pull it to show your fans just how good it is.
It is... Well, it's literally like one of the best actions in the set. Like, in
Obviously,
many...
you're talking about Dive Bomb.
Absolutely. Like, in more situations, the card that I just grabbed is better than my first pick.
Oh, I'm excited to see you play it.
Oh yeah, so am I. We grabbed this. Works well in our deck. Worth it being uninkable. So the type of deck that I'm going for is apparently wide open, so this works out.
Yeah, I might know what you're doing.
And it's one of my favorite archetypes. So fun. Ha ha ha.
Do you have your full core?
Not quite yet. I think I'm missing a few pieces. But I mean, the pieces I do have will definitely do the job. I won't be upset if I don't get any more pieces. But if I can get one or two more pieces, then it's going to be a very solid deck. Yeah, we'll take that. Gary, you're not supposed to look at your picks until the in-between packs. Judge! No. I'm messing.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you said I could look at my packs.
In between picks. In between
Picks.
in between packs.
In between full packs, not
Yes.
individual picks.
Correct.
Alright, alright.
Yep. That's the official rulings.
I'll stop.
No, you're good.
Oh.
Never opposed to having one of these in your deck. It absolutely melts locations. Which sometimes you just need to do.
Oh no, it's Maui.
Sure. Sure. I have a gift for you, Garrett.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, I forgot there's another pack after this one.
Yes, there is a fourth
Yes.
pack. Yep.
We still have options.
Oh yeah, we still have options. All right, I'm gonna mute myself to talk to my chat.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, this is gonna be a great deck. We have our top curve completely sorted out. We have 2 magic carpets, which I am shocked is that common. We have a lot of challenging synergies, which is my absolute favorite archetype. We got plenty of evasives. We got plenty of removal. I think what I need now are some support characters and some strength buffers. I think if I get maybe 2 or 3 support characters, this deck is going to absolutely rock. Also, I have 2 of the best 4-drops in the set, and 4-drops are big premium. Didn't see any bodyguards. All right, pack number 4. Here we go. And we are passing back to the right.
Okie dokie.
And this is the final pack. Here you go.
Thank you.
And here you go. Up there. Let's get going.
Thank you very much. Oh, my boy.
I have just opened one of the best cards for my archetype. Oh my word. Thank you very much, RNG deities.
This pack is not fair.
Oh
There's
my word.
eternal synergy in this pack, and I have to let them go.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the Sumerian talisman. Give it.
No, it's not that. There's this beautiful combo in here. I just wish I could take both. Oh well.
I mean, that just seems super powerful. So I'm gonna take that one.
Wrong way. That's fine.
Sorry.
You're good.
Boom.
Oh, hello. Hello.
You see now? You see?
Hello. Hello. We're taking this. This is what I think is the best rare in the set.
Yeah.
And it fits right into my archetype.
Yeah.
Whew. I feel really great now. I feel really good about this deck now.
Did we get you your engine?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
So glad. There weren't any hey-heys in that pack, so I knew I had to send you something nice.
That's fair. That's fair. Go cheap, Nive. Go cheap, 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 cheap. Get your medicine. Get your medicine. But it's so good. We'll get this. This is fine. We'll probably get one of those cards back from the last pack. I'm kind of double dipping in archetypes, but yay, it's the first draft. Hello, thank you.
Anytime.
Danke. Or is it Danke sad? Anyway.
Oh, cool. That's a cool rare. I want that one.
Didn't take it.
Oh, I'm gonna.
There we go.
I don't think I even looked at the rest of the pack.
That's fair.
That's the best drafting.
You see the legendary, you just smack grab it and just go. No. Yeah, we have plenty of those. We have plenty of those where we can work. We can also use this. Ooh. We're going to take this. We're going to have two of those. I like having two of those in this deck. Two of those are nice. Oh my goodness, you came back.
Mm-hmm.
My baby, you came back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Take it now?
no. I'm gonna let it wheel another time
Oh.
because I need to take my medicine. I have a reputation to uphold. Never punished. I forgot how many 2-drops I have.
I'm gonna hazard not enough.
Then I will not have enough. This deck likes being top heavy anyway.
Yeah. Oh, stop taking those. I keep wanting to take this one card, and I'm like, I think I already have 6 of these. I should stop.
You can never have too many of whatever
Yeah, but
card
what if
it
you had-
is.
What if you had 7 though?
I mean, if it's a good card and you have 7 of them, then you have 7 good cards. We need to fill an uninkable spot, and this does the trick. We also have some synergies with it. Oh, it didn't wheel this time.
Hey, I let it go 2 times. I'm gonna take it on the 3rd one.
That's fair. Or did I not want it?
Nive, question for you.
What's up?
You've probably done the math. What is the average stat per ink in this set? Because it's way different than every other set.
I
Isn't
have not calculated that yet.
it?
But thank you for setting up my ultimate draft guide that comes out next Thursday. It's going to go deep into the math behind the set, what I think are the best commons and uncommons, and a bunch of different archetypes within set, including the one that I built, which I think is very fun.
Literally
Like,
every card
subscribe,
I've
hit
looked
the
at,
channel
I
bell
look at the stats
notification.
and go, this is understated. They can't all be understated. Like, that's not how that works. I don't think, at least.
They can't all be bad. Then again, you are sitting next to me.
That's fine. I am that player in my area, so.
All right.
I think this card's bad, so we take it out. I think this card's bad. I think we're not playing this. I think we're not playing that.
Cool. Let's go all the way over here so no one can see my curve. Whee! Flip. They can peek. It's fine. And now we deck build, take out 8 cards, build a 40 card minimum sized deck. We're gonna keep that out because that's bad card. That's not good in our deck. Woo! That's not good. Cool. So that's 3 cards. Great. We'll take this out because we have better cards. What's our curve look like? Our curve looks pretty decent. Let's take out one of these. How many uninkables do I have? I have 1. We could take this out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Cool. I only need to take out 2 more cards. Fantastic. I like this. But what do I take out? I think we take out this because it's just a less good version of this. Well, I guess it depends on what you're trying to do. But in our deck, it's not as good. And then we'll take one of these out. And boom! We have a deck. Save object. Inklands draft. 021624. Boom shakalaka. Where did this purple square come from?
Our wonderful friend Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
That's me. I'm hiding my cards.
Ah, that's clever.
You can't see. Yeah. Your deck building. Nice.
I do not know how to do that. That's pretty cool.
On the left side of your menu, where you have like your pointer highlighted in the top left,
Yeah?
the third option down is zones.
Oh.
The first one is hidden zone. You make a zone that only you can see. And I'm sure I'll figure out how to delete it, but I don't need it anymore.
Reverse hiding.
Surely.
Oh. You just right click and hit delete.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, let's pull up a random pairing, randomizer pairings. Tournament name, blah 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 blah. Game Disney Villainous.
Wait, what?
Start time right now. Advanced options.
This castle's gotta suck, right? These castles are probably bad. We have a little bit of location synergy.
Single elimination? No, not single elimination. I want a 3-round round robin.
Chris, I love that you're just shaking your deck.
Everyone
No.
plays each other once.
I was told that shaking your deck shuffles it. At least by the rules thing today.
Alternatively, you can press R.
Cool.
Ah. Aha, cool. I have our rounds.
Awesome.
Fantastic. So whenever we
Can I
are...
play 41 cards?
You can play 41 cards.
Alright, then I'll play 41.
Oh.
I have one card that I think needs to be cut, but it might actually be good. So, it's either really good or it's the worst card in my deck. I know that for certain.
Yeah. All right. So with that, does everyone have their deck saved?
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
So
I
whenever
sure hope I do.
so whenever
I
you
can't
have your
check.
Yep, so whenever you have your deck ready, you right click it, hit save object, and then type in whatever you want it to be saved. And then where's mine? Oh, right here. And then it will be in your objects, saved objects.
right. Until we're promoted, we can't
I have
open the
saved
objects
mine,
menu.
but I don't have
Ha!
terms
Because
to
I'm a
import objects.
because I'm a silly goose.
I also don't have terms to delete the square I made, so there we go. Now
There
I
we
do.
are. Yeah, confirm.
Awesome.
And that makes me a silly goose.
Alright. I've got my draft deck.
Cool, cool.
Me too.
All right. Is anyone else waiting? Is anyone else? Cool. Are we good?
I'm ready.
Me
Yeah,
too.
let's do this thing.
Okay, cool. So our first pairings are Patrick's versus Charlie, Chuck, Chad.
Oh, Chris.
Chris.
My guess is Chris.
Chris.
Yes.
I made that
Yes. Sorry, it's Patrick versus Chris, and then it's me versus Barrett.
Awesome.
So I am going to kick you two out of this room, and you guys can figure out how to make your own room.
Sure.
All right, Patrick, it's up to you.
Bye, guys. Nice knowing you.
Hold on.
Yep.
Have fun storming the castle.
Yep. And put results in the looking for game channel, and then I'll give the next pairings in there as well.
Sweet.
Chris, you want to hop on down to Game Room 1 voice chat?
You got it.
All right, are we staying here in lobby?
Yes, we are. We are staying in here, and then wapow. So you
There we
will have
go.
to change yourself to teal.
Yup.
And then saved objects, draft deck. Do you know the hotkeys on this?
Yeah, more or less.
Sweet.
Are you even or odd?
Oh, the
You
7.
going higher number?
Sorry? Oh, you call it.
Evens.
Evens. It is odds. I shall go first.
All right.
Best of luck to you, sir.
Absolutely. You as well. No, not this one.
I will alter 3.
Okay, I'm almost there.
Ooh. Oh, yes. I like this.
I'm gonna
curve.
mulligan too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ready?
All right, I'm ready. Come at me.
All right, we will start with inking and Orville and passing.
Okay, all right, we're gonna draw one. Let's see here, folks. We're gonna go ahead and grab our. Oh, do I really want to do that already? Yeah, we're gonna take our DeVille Manor
Ooh,
and
okay.
ink that so that we can go ahead and exert it, bring out Pluto.
Oh,
That T1 there, and then back to you.
all right. Ready, set, draw.
Mm-hmm.
We will inkwell a King Louis,
Ooh.
and we will play a Magic Carpet and pass.
Oh, I love this card. Get that evasive right out of the gate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. All right, let's go ahead and ready, set, draw. Oh boy. How much do we want to see Hey Hey on the board this game?
I mean, it's your call. I
All
mean,
right, we're gonna see Hey Hey in the inkwell.
sounds good to me.
Yeah, all right, there we go. I don't really like that evasive, but what we gonna do, right?
Mm-hmm. Baboom it.
All right. That's okay. We'll go ahead and exert 2, bring out Wendy Darling.
Very nice.
And then we will pass our turn.
All right. Ready, set, draw. We will quest for 1.
Absolutely, let's do that.
We will inkwell Chief Dewey. And then we will play Iago and pass.
Oh my gosh. 2 for 2 evasive. You're not kidding. Okay.
He doesn't know.
Do I know? Do I not know? I don't think I know, guys. I don't think I know. We're gonna ink Orville. We're gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and do 3 of them and Pluto to bring out Josh Sweet, and don't worry, I'll fix that.
Yep. Put him in defense mode.
I'm debating on that. How much we got here? We got a 3-2 and a 2-1. Both could take out, but they're evasive, so you might want to get that early questing. Yeah, we'll bring him out like that, and then quest with Wendy for 2.
Sounds good.
There we go. Go ahead, Pester.
All right, ready, set, draw. We will Inkwell a Maui's Fishhook.
Uh-huh.
And then pay 4 for Firebird, Force of Destruction. And then we'll quest for 2 and pass.
Oh boy, I love that. I love that. Okay. Funny story about Fishhook. It took me literally days to understand how that card works. Days.
Now, so the way that it's worded is a little bit confusing, but the official ruling is even if you have a Maui, you still have to exert the Fishhook. So you don't get infinite evasives and infinite strength if you have a Maui.
That's correct. Yeah. Alright, so we got our draw for turn.
Otherwise, next turn would be broken.
Yeah. We're going to put our airfoil in the inkwell.
Alright.
And now that we've got that going, I think... Oh, do I want to... I'm trying to decide if I need to go wide or if I need to deal with the fact that you have some absolutely terrifying stuff coming down. I am, like, completely respecting the double evasives on the first 2 turns. Let's see here. But, with that said... Oh, man. It's so tempting. It's so tempting. We're going to do it. We're going to exert all plus Pluto.
Ooh.
And then we're going to go ahead and bring out Captain Hook.
Oh. Okay.
Who's got Nemesis and Man-to-Man. Man-to-Man is probably not going to matter for you because it has to do with Peter Pan. Shout out to ZZ in the official Discord, our resident Peter Pan fan. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a worry for you, but it's a good body for right now. It's a good body for right now.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and quest with Wendy and Sweet so I can go on pop up to 6 lore and pass turn.
All right. Ready, set, draw. We will Inkwell a Cubby, Mighty Lost Boy.
Yeah.
We will pay 4 for Fane, River City.
Yes, I love this card.
Then we will use the Magic Carpet to move the Firebird to Fane, River City.
Yeah.
And then we will take out Joshua Sweet.
Yep.
And then we will take out Wendy Darling.
Okay.
And then we will pass the turn. And
this is fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, why Magic Carpet should not be a common.
Oh my god, I love that. By the way, you're gonna want to move Fang off of my side of the board.
Yes.
It's gonna keep doing the weird thing. Yeah.
Well, it's gonna do the weird readying thing no matter what.
It does.
So I'm just gonna put that over here like this, if that's all right.
No, that's totally fine. Go for it. All right, so I have options here. Again, I could go wide or not. You might have figured out that I'm playing El Cheapo deck.
Yep.
It's very aggro, very, very small count for our cost, as much as possible. So I think. Do you remember that Discord Live where a bunch of really fun cards were revealed?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, flashbacks. Flashbacks.
But we've already exerted 4, right?
Yeah.
So what should I play next?
Pongo.
No, of course not. We're gonna put another Dalmatian puppy tail wag right here.
I
right?
love it.
I mean, this is the only play. And then with that in mind, let's see here. With Fang, right?
Yes.
Your characters have ward and evasive while here, so
yes.
I have to challenge your Firebird if I want to get rid of your Firebird, right?
Yes. However, my
that's
Firebird is evasive and warded.
That's true, yeah. So, because I don't have anything with evasive, I'm not going to be able to go after that. So you can just, with impunity, go after my team, go wide deck. So we're going to see how fast you're going to get out on this. So instead, I think we need to play the game I like to call Race Cars, which is I'm going to lure as fast as possible.
Sounds good.
Yeah. We'll see if I can keep up with you, because you've got some stuff going here. All right, then Iago's got evasive as well. No, everything's got evasive. So who am I talking to? What am I even thinking? I think there's only thing we can do is we're just gonna turn Hook sideways. We're gonna get a lore from that, and we're gonna leave the other 3. We got 2 ink drying and Pongo. Well, we don't want to lose Pongo yet. Pongo's the goodest boy. So we're just going to do the 1 and pass turn.
So, Madness, I do not get the lore the turn it enters play. So I just played Fane on my previous turn.
Mhm.
And so what happened was, for the Firebird to get over there, I used the Magic Carpet. So now, on my ready, I gain the 2 lore from Fane.
Mm-hmm.
Then I draw. And then I'm going to trade the Firebird with Captain Hook.
All right, let's do it. Let's see here. I'm rereading Hook. Whenever this character banishes another character to challenge, ready this character. Well, that doesn't matter. We're just going to put him to discard. Carry on.
All right. And then what we are going to do is we are going to pay 5. And we are going to play Pyros,
Hey, okay.
the Lava Titan. And then, you know what? I don't think you're going to be able to take him out right away. So we are just going to quest up
Mm-hmm.
and pass the turn.
All right, now you got that full lead. That's fun. Because next turn you've got what? A total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lore on board. You're going to get 2
Yep.
automatically at the start of your turn, bringing you up to 9. So I'm already going to be 2 behind on you. So you're already winning this idea I was thinking of. Maybe I could scooch a quick win. But hey, there's luck, right? We have hope. I have hope. And the reason I say that is because, we just had Captain Hook on the field, right?
Oh, do we have a Peter Pan?
I don't know. We have 3 ink, essentially,
Yeah.
with our friend Pluto here. Yeah, let's play the 3 ink rush Peter Pan. Let's do it.
Okay.
Not like I can do anything with him necessarily, except, can I challenge that Fang River City?
You certainly can.
I think I can. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and challenge your Fang River City.
So 1 damage.
And that's right. And then we've got this 2 ink here. We might as well use it. So let's go ahead and bring out Stitch, right? Who also has
Nice.
Rush. So we're going to challenge Fang as well. So just take that up to 4, would you? Amazing. Thank you so much. With that, we're going to quest with our tail waggers and get 2 and pass the turn over to you.
All right. Ready,
I look forward to the board wipe. It's been fun playing this game.
set, gain 2, and then draw for
Yeah.
turn. And then what we're going to do is, first off, we are going to quest with Iago, gain 1 lore.
Yeah.
Then Pyros is going to challenge Peter Pan.
Mm-hmm.
And since he banished a character in a challenge, I can ready a character. I am going to ready Pyros. Then Pyros is going to challenge Pluto. And
Can you
banish
challenge
Pluto.
multiple times?
Yep. Because whenever he banishes a character in a challenge, I ready chosen character. And I ready himself.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. So we will challenge Pluto.
All right.
And since he banished a character in a challenge on my turn, I can ready chosen character. I will ready Pyros. Then Pyros will challenge one of your Dalmatian puppies.
Okay.
Go up to
That's
3 damage. He banished a character on my turn in a challenge, so he's readied up.
All right.
Then we will use Pyros to challenge the Stitch, which will banish each other.
I'm okay with that fact.
But Pyros still triggers, so I still get to ready another character. So I will ready Iago.
Mhm.
Then I will quest for 2. Because Pyros does not say that that character that he readies up cannot quest. Then we will play John Silver.
There it is.
And then we will play another Magic Carpet. And then we will pass the turn.
Yeah, got this resist ink bonus on John. And the other carpet? Aww.
So Pyros is pretty good in limited.
Let's see here.
Pyros is really good against the Go Wide deck.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it. We're just gonna refill the board a little bit with a
Okay.
couple of Lena Saberwings. They've both got rush,
Best.
but everything you got turned sideways has evasive except for Fang.
Yep.
So we're gonna put one of these into Fang, the second one into Fang, get rid of Fang.
Very well.
Then we're gonna quest for 1 lore with our wonderful, absolutely adorable, totally perfect Dalmatian puppy tail wagger and pass to you.
All right. Ready, set, draw. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to threaten victory next turn. So we will quest for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we will play Kakamura, Menacing Sailor, and on trigger you lose
Down
1
I go.
And then we will play a Cleansing Rainwater in case you happen to damage any of my characters. And it is your turn.
Oh my goodness gracious. All right. So you're threatening full lethal. This is interesting. Okay, we're gonna draw for turn. This is my only card. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna do it. That's not the answer. Can't go after our evasives. I can't get rid of John Silver.
You can. You would just have to challenge twice.
Well, no, because of the resist.
I do not have any locations.
Oh yeah, I got rid of the location. Good call. There
Yep.
we are. All right. I could do that. And then you'd be at what? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, you've got game anyway because you got the pirate on the board. You got game anyway. Yeah. Do you want to play it out or do you want to shuffle? Because you got game.
Let's play
And
it
I don't
out.
have an answer.
Yeah,
All right,
let's
do
play it
for
out
the
for
fans.
those. Yeah, for the guests.
Let's do it for the folks hanging out with us. So, all right. The reason I'm going, wait, you've got game is because you've got this friend right here, and I have no way of taking care of that. The most I can take out right now, because I have non-evasives, is just your John Silver. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to use the puppy and Alina. They're both going to get banished, of course. So they, get exerted and they go do their thing. Our wonderful little puppy goes to banishment. Alina goes to banishment. And honestly, if I wanted to, I could quest with Lena. And I think I'm going to do that.
All right.
Cool.
And then,
A respectful 10.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pass to you because I got nothing else.
All right. Ready, set, draw. Just to show off a little bit, I will play McDuck Manor.
Okay.
And then I will quest for 4, and we can go to game number 2.
Wow. GG.
GG. All right. Who would you like to go first?
Oh my goodness gracious. I want to roll for it, just like always.
All right. Odds or evens, you call it.
Ooh, I'm going to call evens.
Wapow. It is odds.
You can choose again. What do you want to do?
I will go first.
Okay.
This is not a set where you want to go second. There are some sets in Limited where you want to go second, at least in other games. But this set, I don't think is the case.
And what led to that conclusion for you?
So what led to that conclusion is the idea that this is a very board-heavy set, meaning that you're going to have a lot of cards in play for a lot of the time. I'm going to alter 3. And what that means is you want to develop your board first. And even if even if your very first play is just playing down a Neverland or Cruella de Vil Manor or Akita or whatever, even a Pooch, what you're doing is you're already setting up your board before your opponent, and you want that little bit of advantage, especially in this set.
Okay. All right. Very cool.
Okay, so
I'm mulligan 2. I'm ready to go.
All right. Let's start with Inkwelling McDuck Manor and passing the turn.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and raise that and draw. Now that I know what's in your deck, I'm going to say right now, I know I'm on a very big disadvantage. Very big.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and put Quick Patch in the Inkwell, and we're going to turn that, exert it, bring out Pluto.
All right.
Got to do that. Pass turn.
All right. Ready, set, draw. So the reason that he knows that he's at a disadvantage is because the Challenger deck is solely focused on taking out the opponent's board. And his goal is to get a big board, but with small characters. And so since my challengers are able to survive the challenges, I Inkwelled in Orville, and I will play a Razul.
Yeah.
And pass the turn.
Okay.
So my deck is tailor-made to take out his. And so he is at a big disadvantage in this matchup.
Yeah. And So now I know these cards like bestow a gift, useless, don't need it. That's all Inkwell fodder for me right now. So that's just going to go in my Inkwell. And with that in mind, I think the best I can really do is just try and grind out a win as fast as possible, right? And you know what? You had some evasives, so I will play. I'll play Tango with that, and I'll go ahead and exert 3 and bring out Wildcat, who is just such a fun character. And this wonderful little friend has evasive, and I can banish a chosen item by exerting Wildcat. The problem is, I don't think you're going to put any out there for me. So, we'll see what happens. Over to you.
That's actually rather annoying. Ready, set, draw. Because what I was going to put down was a Maui's Fishhook, but I will Inkwell that instead. So Raul is currently a 3/3 because of his Looky Here ability. Since he has no damage, he has 2 extra strength. So he will take out your Pluto.
Our lovely Pluto, already this early in the game.
And then I will play a Maui Soaring Demigod. And pass a turn. So he is reckless. And he has In My Belly. Whenever a Hey quests, whenever one of my Hey quest, he gets +1 more and loses reckless for the turn.
Yeah. So, drew a card. I'm gonna ink Airfoil. And my game just slowed down by the fact that I can't cheat anything now with Pluto. So we're just gonna put one wonderful Rush Stitch out and run him right into Rezul.
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And with that, I don't really want to deal with Maui right now. So pass turn.
Well, here's the thing. Wildcat's evasive.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let's do that.
Yep.
We got pass turn.
All right. Ready,
Call out.
set, draw. We will.
See, chat. Never say Nive will not help you out.
We will Inkwell a King Louis, band leader. And then we'll play Maui's Fishhook. No. Instead, we'll play Fane.
Okay.
And Maui is reckless, but he can't challenge anything. He cannot exert his anger onto anything, so we will pass the turn.
Okie. And now that we've done our ready, set, draw. Okay. If only I had a character with Reckless. Then they could just deal with each other. But sadly, no. So instead we're going to take Dive Bomb and put that in our Inkwell. And we're going to tap 4, or exert, and bring out the Queen Mirror Seeker. This is a little backup that I like to call a secret tool I'll use for later. Now, our queen has Calculating in Vain. Whenever this character quests, you may look at top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. I will probably get to do that exactly 1 time because of Maui. But hey, here we go.
We'll find out.
With that, we'll find out. We'll quest with Wildcat, so you can show off Fang next turn and go up to 2. Pass
All right,
turn.
we will ready. Locations, gain lore. And then draw for turn. We will immediately spin 2 and move Maui over to Fane. So now he has evasive and ward. We will Inkwell a Louis, chill nephew. And now that Maui has reckless, he can swoop in onto Wildcat and they will trade.
Yeah. Bop.
And then I get to let Garrett do Poor Man's Sensei Divining Top. Go ahead.
Hey, that's a callback. I know that.
I understood that reference.
I have that in my decks. Let's see here.
Imagine being able to afford Sensei's Divining Top.
I got it for free.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. That and Scroll Rack. Don't worry about me.
Oh my no. For those who don't know, those are magic cards, and they're very fun.
Yeah. No, they were perks from work. They were great. But with Lorcana, I've got options here. I need to put something in my Inkwell because I really just need to push my advantage here. You don't have any characters, so I'm gonna take a Dalmatian puppy.
Okay.
And ink it. I'm then going to use 3 to go ahead and take your lore down by 1 because I'm going to play our wonderful coconut pirate, who's going to plunder, and then we're going to do 2 to bring out Stitch.
Ooh,
there we
nice.
go. Now I'm worried about your pyro when pyro shows up, but hey, you know what? I'm going to use it while I can. Then we're going to quest with the queen. Whenever this character quests, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. So I'm going to gain 1 and do that. For the chat, do you want me to do that so they can see the cards?
Yeah, sure. Honor
Yeah.
system, I will look away.
All right, sounds good. So we'll go ahead and take 3, folks.
In fact,
One,
I
2,
will use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, that sounds fine to me. Okay, I can't see the chat, so if you're saying things like, wow, you should pick that card, I can't see that. But what we can do is sort our top 3. So we've got some options here, right? So let's see, what does this one do? Olympus, I think this gives us +3 to destroy locations. Yeah, chosen characters +3 strength when challenging a location this turn. That's going to be great because we need to get rid of Fang. That could be a good top draw. Journey, this is fun. Minnie Mouse, Funky Spelunker. That's probably going to be pull 3 because, as we can see, I have no locations. However, Hey Accidental Explorer also wants to play with a location, of which I have none. So, I think Minnie could be fun to go into the Inkwell on turn 3. So we're going to go ahead and do our Minnie on top. There we go. Then we're going to do our Hey. Bye, Hey. And our busting locations, Olympus is that way on top. And hopefully, fingers crossed, Tabletop Simulator does it correctly. All right. Now we'll wait for our wonderful Nive to come back and think.
I am
Nive
returned.
is
Stop
gone.
talking. I have returned.
Ah, stop. We did it. Okay, we've got our top 3.
Oh man, chat just exposed everything you did there. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Don't look at them. It's just you and me right now.
All right. Anything else for you?
No, I'm good. Pastor.
You don't want to swing in with Stitch?
You know what? Yeah, let's swing into Fang with both. So Chat and I came
Kakamura
up with
did
this
just
very...
interplay though.
Oh yeah, Kakamura doesn't have a rush. Never mind. Yep, just on Stitch. That'd be great. Thank you.
All right. Perfect.
See, what's so funny is I forgot, and maybe that might give something away for you, but Chat and I came up with this really fun idea of what we're going to draw next that would be really fun, but then you were like, well, why don't you just damage solves? And here we are, damage solving. Over to you.
Fair enough. All right. We will ready, and then we will gain 2 lore from Fang. Then we will draw. So this is interesting. So I can either go this route, or we can go this route. But we're definitely playing this first. But actually, I think I want this, so that way I can dig more. So what we're going to do is we're going to ink the Firebird.
Yeah.
And then we will
I don't want to see it.
We will pay 5 and play Pyrus.
Yeah, there he is. Okay.
And then we will pass the turn.
Okay. All right. Pray for me, chat. This is not good news. All right, we're going to draw that card that we know we're going to get. Okay, so explain to me Pyros here. Pyros, Lava type, 5/4. 1 more. Eruption. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may ready chosen character, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I just need to leave things not sideways if I don't want them to get hurt, right?
Correct.
Cool, that works for me. Most importantly, I think we're going to go ahead and use our wonderful Stitch to remove Fang,
Very well.
knowing very well that Pyrus is going to take care of that. And then we're going to quest with these 2 here.
Very well.
I know, shocking, I know. And we're going to get 1, 2, and we're going to do our card thing.
And I will look away again.
All right, thank you so much. That's
Absolutely.
so kind of you. We're going to scooch our little Stitch over to the side here, make a little extra room, folks.
Yep. Just a word of warning. I can hear, but
I'm okay
I will.
with that.
I will keep an eye on chat
All right, chat, exposing all my secrets. I'm honestly okay if you watch Nive, but
All right.
let's see here. At this point, what do you have? Yeah, you got some stuff in your discard, but I didn't see any recursion in your hand. So I feel like at this point, yeah, yeah, we're gonna keep sinking Minnie deeper and deeper. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep putting her a little further down on the deck and try and bring some decent stuff forwards, just like so. And all right,
Alrighty.
Nive, if you are looking away, moving back into normal play, feel free to take a peeksies.
Alrighty.
And then we'll bring out another the queen.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, because might as well get some dig going.
Yeah.
And with that, I think that's a full pass turn
All right. Well,
because I can't do anything to your board state.
Yeah.
Go for it.
the second one is a lot less valuable. Unfortunately.
I know there's like that not as much return there.
Yeah.
But do you want to talk to me about that? Why is
Yeah.
that?
So what happens is, so you quest with the queen first, the first queen. You look at the top
Mhm.
3 cards and you rearrange them and you put them back on top. You quest with the second queen. You see the exact same 3 cards,
Yep.
and you get to rearrange them in any order you want that you've already done with the first queen. So this is one reason why deck manipulation isn't always. Let me first. This is why deck manipulation is nowhere near as good as. This is why deck manipulation is nowhere near as good as card draw. Because whenever you do card draw or deck digging, you are getting a card and you are changing the top of the deck to where if you do have multiple instances of card draw, you still get the same amount of value. 1 queen is just as valuable as 2 queens, except for the extra lore you get from questing. As opposed to playing Grammatala, which lets you go 2 cards deep. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Because
you don't
now
have...
you can shift it. You can do full filter here.
Ooh. So this is actually great because this is useless to me. So we're going to put that on the bottom. And we're going to put this card in hand. And then we are going to ink a stitch.
Hey, can I see the art for that stitch?
Absolutely. Here you go.
Wait a second now. That doesn't look like the full art.
It is not. It is not.
Okay. Go ahead and throw it on in that inkwell.
But yeah, and then I will pay 3 for Kakamura.
Okay, all right, I'll pull it down one. There
So
we go.
you
there we
lose
go.
1 lore.
I do. I lose 1 lore. We
So
went to Iros.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with him. I think what I want to do is have him challenge the queen. So she's banished, and then I'm gonna ready Pyros again, and I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna pass the turn.
See, that's the tricky play I was afraid you were gonna do, because now you still got that threat, and I was hoping you'd just go for it, you know? That would have been so nice.
No, we're
But no.
about equivalent on board, and I know
Mhm.
what I have in my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the card that I have in my hand is better than the 2 cards you have in yours.
Probably. So speaking of card draw, we're gonna play It Calls Me.
Okay, what would you like to
Um,
shuffle back into my deck?
Well, you got 3 right there. We'll do those 3.
Those 3? Okay.
Yes, please. And then I'm gonna go ahead and draw my card.
So, for those who don't speak French, this
go
is
for it.
It Calls Me, which says, draw a card. That's nice. It replaces itself. You can also shuffle up to 3 cards from an opponent's discard and shuffle them into the deck. So you can't shuffle your own cards back into your deck. You can't get a sort of recursion, unfortunately. But it does replace itself, which is okay.
It's okay, yeah. I think the thing that I really like about this card, though, is that if you're playing a deck that really wants things in discard because it's trying to get to the answers, if your opponent has been putting things into the discard, like maybe self-mill or things like that, so that then they're trying to get and filter down to that answer. This just says, no, just slow you down a little bit on finding that answer. And I'm going to shuffle your deck. So, hey, maybe you top deck your answer, but on the other hand, now you have just the odds are shifted. You know, that's 3 out of 60 cards for Constructor. In this case, it's 3 out of 40 that put right back in that deck.
Yep.
And
it hoses Chernobog decks. Chernobog decks hate that card.
Yeah. Anti-Chernobog, you heard it here. Okay, so we're gonna pay 2, and we're gonna bring out Hey Hey.
Hey Hey!
Because we gotta play a Hey Hey. Let's see here. All right, Hey Hey. Accidental Explorer. Completely useless right now, folks, because Mindless Wandering is once per turn. When this character moves to a location, each opponent loses 1 more. Guess who has no locations? It's me!
So an interesting thing with Hey Hey actually is his ability is pure plus. Because having 5 body points, or like a total of 5 between your strength and willpower, is actually normal for a 2 cost. So this Mindless Wandering ability is just pure upside. So even if you aren't playing locations, this is still a solid card to put in your deck.
Absolutely. That's kind of when we were doing that draft, I was looking at the Hey Hey going, hey, you know, in this pack, there's nothing that's got better stats, really, that I'm going to be able to put down in that area. So I was like, I'll take Hey Hey, even though I'm not playing a locations really focused deck. Let's see here. We've done most things. You don't have any locations either.
Not on me, no.
No, and see, the thing for me is at this point, I'm worried to turn sideways. And the reason why is because I have to respect Pyros. But Pyros has 2 left. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to turn with the Queen yet. Because if I turn with the Queen, bye-bye Queen. But I'm going to go ahead and let you choose between these 2. You can choose. I'm going to quest with both.
All right.
And over to you.
All right. I will ready, set, draw. You are not going to believe what's on top of my deck.
Well, I've got guesses and none of them sound fun to me, but let's see it.
But no, it's not. I'm not going to draw the card that you shuffled into my deck and was found back on top of my deck. Instead, we're going to play King Louis Band Leader.
Yeah. Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to trade Grandma Tala with Stitch, and then Kakamura's are going to trade.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we'll pass the turn.
All right.
So now, for those who are paying attention to combos, I'm threatening 6 lore right now.
Yeah, you are.
Or a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a big jump. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and play our Mini.
Yep.
I made that mistake on air.
It's okay.
You can have my mouse ears. I'm sorry, folks. All right. And then, honestly, I feel like I need to keep running forward because you can outpace me so fast. Okay, so I want to see what you do.
Okay.
Are you going to outpace me, or are you going to wipe my board? I'm going to quest for 2, and I'm going to do my sift.
Yep.
With this, and as I'm doing the sift, you're welcome to just go ahead if you want to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that's my end of turn move.
All right. Well, I don't want to give you extra information, so.
That's totally fair.
All right.
And I'm done.
Ready, set, draw. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, let's start with King Louis taking out the Queen.
Okay.
Then Pyros is going to trade with Hey Hey.
Okay.
Pyros' ability triggers. Ready up King Louis. King Louis will quest for 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then we will play the amazing legendary that popped up in my opening of Pack 4, Robin Hood, Champion of Sherwood.
Oh, I love this card.
And it is your turn.
Okay, no. Before we go, tell us all about Robin Hood. I want to hear your thoughts on Robin Hood.
Okay, so Robin Hood, probably one of the, not probably, it is one of the best legendaries in the set for limited. 5 cost, 3/6 with 2 lore. Shift 3, which there is a 1 cost shift target in the set.
Mm-hmm.
And he has skilled combatant. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 2 lore. So if he's able to banish a character on your turn with a challenge, it's better than questing.
Yeah.
And then the good of others, when this character is banished in a challenge, which is likely to happen, you may draw a card. So he replaces himself on top of gaining advantage. If this is not the best card in the set, it is one of the best cards in the set for limited.
Really, really fun. And just putting out there for our constructed friends, you might want to consider looking at this with some emerald and see what you can do there, because I was at some locals last night playing in person with some folks who they were doing an emerald steel discard deck that's kind of popular at the moment. And I'm sitting there watching it happen, going, oh, they have no idea what's coming to them the next set, because this is such a good card. I'm so happy to hear you like it, Nive, for limited too, because I love this in all formats of the game. All right,
and the
I'm gonna
enchanted
ready,
is
set, and
gorgeous as
draw.
well.
So pretty. So pretty. All right. Okay. So we know what our top card is because we used our Queen's final filtering to go ahead and put that there. So we're going to go ahead and turn 3 and play Peter Pan.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So Peter Pan is not really helpful right now.
He's squishy.
He's squishy. He's got Rush. King Louis is a 7/7. No thanks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quest with Minnie while I still can. And we're going to find out whether or not the Louis is just going to keep questing, because if you do just keep questing, you've got, what, 4 or 5 turns with just Louis and you win?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have a 3-turn clock right now.
Yeah, you do have a 3-turn clock because you could just turn them both sideways.
Yep.
And so for me, I'm feeling a little bit of pressure because you've noticed I've had 1 card in hand like for 5 turns, and
Oh, yeah.
it's not useful right now. Well, in fact, we're gonna put it in the inkwell. Olympus would be that way.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
It's fine. It's okay. I'll suffer. I'll suffer. There's another one in the stick. It's okay.
Right, my turn.
And I'm gonna pass turn to you.
All right, ready, set, draw.
We'll put
We'll put down. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh man.
But
Okay.
we'll use Robin Hood to challenge Minnie.
Yeah. Okay.
And since he won in a challenge on my turn, I gain 2 lore. Then we will quest for 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Pass turn.
All right. You got 2 turns and you win here. So let's ready, set, and draw. We are top decking now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. This is top decking into a vanilla is not necessarily the best feeling in the world, but you know what? I built the deck. I blame myself. So we're gonna bring out Orville because, I mean, come on. Have you seen The Rescuers? Orville's great.
Yeah. So The Rescuers is one of the movies that has slipped under the radar for me, but I do intend on watching it soon.
Okay. All right. I'll admit, Rescuers Down Under it can get dark, like real dark for a Disney movie. But the original Rescuers, I highly recommend taking a couple hours out of your evening and just sitting down and enjoying it because, it's so good.
So,
so this is Orville.
What's funny is that I've seen The Rescuers Down Under, and I have not seen the original Rescuers.
Okay, all right. You gotta go see the first one, okay?
All right.
Do me a favor, please.
Absolutely.
And then tell me all about it. Okay, so we're letting Orville dry. Orville's been on a very stormy flight and has just arrived. But Peter Pan has options. Peter Pan does have options. I can poke, or I can quest. And at this point, I don't know which one to do, but I know we gotta go sideways. Oh gosh, this is a tough one. Because it's just 1, and he's gone. So I might as well just quest for 1.
I'll quest for 2.
And see what happens. True, that's true. Quest for 2.
All right.
If it'll let me.
My
There
go?
you go. Best turn.
All right, ready. And then Fane lets me gain 2 lore.
Yeah.
Draw for turn.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, no, you're already at 18.
Yeah,
Woo.
this card is not good, but that is okay. We will have Della Duck take out
Yeah.
Peter Pan.
Yep.
because Reckless, might as well use her.
Might as well.
And then we will quest for 5. And so now Garrett has to take out my Louis, my Robin Hood, and my Fane this next turn with his Orville. Go ahead.
All right. We got this. This is fine. This is fine. Go ahead and draw. Oh my goodness gracious! This card. You are not ready for this. You are beyond not ready for this.
What is it?
We're gonna turn 2. What is the 2 ink play that can shut all this down right now?
Nothing.
You sure about that?
What do we have?
Final answer going once? Nothing?
No, I can't think of it.
You would be right. It's Lena Saber Wing with Rush. Lena's gonna go ahead and take out Della.
She won't take out Della.
She won't, even though Della's got. Oh, yeah. Who am I kidding? That's not gonna happen. No, we're not gonna throw that. That'd be like running mid on League, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna bring her here, and I mean, we've got two. I quote you, strength here, and we could do nothing really. So we're gonna quest with Orville.
All right.
For a respectable 12 lore and pass to you
All
the
right.
victory of game 2.
So we will. Yep. Ready.
Show me what you got, though. I want to see that whole turn.
Well, here's the thing. I win the
Yeah.
game in my set step.
Yeah.
So that's the game.
Yeah. Location's fun.
Oh, locations are fantastic, especially the 4-drops. The 4-drops are
yes.
fantastic. I also
love
have
that first lore you get.
I also have the RLS Legacy in here.
Oh, that's a good deck.
And so you said, and you also said, like, when you put down Captain Hook, that Peter Pan probably wasn't going to come up. I have Pirates Bane.
Oh, do you really?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you're just sitting there on that card waiting for it.
Oh yeah, this is
yeah.
great.
No, you did a beautiful draft. The deck that you're bringing out. Oh my goodness. And even Rise of the Titans too. Oh, this is such a great deck that you got.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I've been very excited to play with you. All right.
All
I
right.
will graciously accept defeat and walk off my soapbox.
Hey, it's been really great having you on the stream. I appreciate playing with you. You are very fun to play with.
Oh my god, anytime. Happy to play.
All right.
You as well. It's been a
yeah.
pleasure.
Absolutely. So it looks like the other room is still in their match.
Okay.
So if you want, we can just we can do a little interview. We can just talk about pretty much anything you feel comfortable talking about. You do work for Ravensburger, but if you don't feel comfortable talking about what you do and all that, feel free to just not. But tell me a little about yourself.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Honestly, I'm way more interested in you because you've got all this knowledge on the draft format that I'm still trying to pick up. So I've been playing, TCGs for a while. I remember slivers being a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first or second time slivers were a thing in Magic. And for folks who play Magic, they'll know what I was talking about right away. But for those who don't, slivers are a creature that are very weird because mechanically everything they do, they like to give each other any sliver that appears on your board works with all other slivers and they all get the stuff. So it's like if you had an evasive sliver, all other slivers would be evasive. So anyways, there was a sliver in a parking lot and I found it on the ground. Someone had probably had a draft chaff and just thrown it, right? But that was like, what is this card game? And that got me into TCGs. And sadly, I do not have that card. But I've just been in and out of TCGs ever since, and role-playing games. And so when Ravensburger said, hey, we're making Disney Lorcana, and, the hype happened and Gen Con happened, I was like, okay, I got to check this out more. And in September, I came on over to Ravensburger, and I'm the TCG Consumer Support Specialist. So that's kind of a combo with your customer service and your consumer service. And I do, so like if you have a problem with a card or something like that, like I'm the guy who's here to help you.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you have a pack out issue, like I've helped retailers with issues where like they had a defect pack or something like that where people played a draft and they're like, why is there only one rare card in this booster? Like
yeah.
Yeah, especially like with set 1, that was the thing that I was helping people like track down and fix and make sure that was taken care of. But that's kind of the area in Lorcana I really live in at the moment. And then I've been just trying to learn the game as much as possible, meet the community. You probably also know me over in the official Discord. I help Rochelle with moderating that.
Best of luck, my friend.
Oh my gosh, it's my favorite kind of chaos. I love it. But tell me about you. Like, what got you into Lorcana and TCGs? And well, obviously you like limited and sealed. And tell me about like what's going on with that.
Yeah, so I played Magic for about 10 years before moving over to Lorcana.
When'd you get in?
I got in during the Tarkir block.
Yeah, okay. All right, I worked a pre-release for that. That was great.
Yeah. So 13-year-old Nive, wanting to play Standard, where Standard had fetch lands and shock lands and all that. Fortunately, one of my friend's father had a lot of stuff, so I was able to build this like white-black life gain deck with the Sanguine Bond plus Exquisite something or other. But basically, but basically what it was is if you, when I get those two cards out, if you lose life or I gain life, you lose.
Right.
Right. And so that was fun. Then I just really got into limited because it was a great equalizer. Because we both had 3 packs or we both had 6 packs, and it didn't matter how much money you had. It mattered on what you opened and how you built it. Yeah. And as a person, I am completely obsessed with mathematics and numbers. That's like my life, inside and outside of Lorcana. And so that's kind of how I created this persona on the internet. And then I got into Lorcana because I heard about it when D23 was out. I just saw, I think it was Polygon created an article on it. And I saw the article. I was actually on a date with my wife when that happened.
Oh.
Yeah. And
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We really grabbed your attention, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I saw that, and I immediately wanted to become a content creator for it. I wanted to do content creation for Magic, but felt like I was never really experienced enough for it. But with Lorcana, everyone's brand new to it. Again, a great equalizer. And I just started creating content, and then there was actually a concern that Lorcana wouldn't have a limited format, at least for the first couple sets.
What?
Yeah, there was actually like stories like there was just like we didn't hear anything about limited. And so me and a couple content creators very early on, like before the set even released, before the first chapter even released, we created our own draft format for it.
Which one was that?
So what it is it's 40 cards, 4 packs, and you can only draft 2 colors. But if you can't reach to the 40 with the cards that you picked, you get these Inkwell cards that are basically kind of like basic lands, where the only thing they do is become ink. Ah,
interesting.
Yeah, and so we did that.
I saw those on your TTS draft pack thing. I was looking at those cards.
Yes.
What are these for?
Yeah, and that's what those were for. And I just never kind of removed them. Sometimes me and my friends actually do that. We call it an Inkwell draft. And it's pretty fun. It's a bit different. I can definitely understand why Ravensburger went with the way that they do limited with the all 6 colors. But yeah, sometimes it's just fun to do that. Yeah, and so that's how I got into Lorcana. That's why I'm so heavily into limited. And that's why I'm a nerd.
Hey, I mean, like, aren't we all, right? But hey, no, I love that. Thanks for telling me more about you, because, like, I'm really hearing you're using this word equalizer a lot. And, like, just to kind of reflect that back, it sounds really great because, you know, like, when I'm talking to people about Disney Lorcana, the thing that I'm always wanting to, like, look into is how can we create like not just equals footing, but also equitable footing, and like creating a more diverse like space to play and a really broad range of like play experiences for people. So the idea that you and your friends, you went out, you created a limited format to make sure that you had something that you could enjoy. I mean, to me personally, I think that's wonderful because like how kitchen table magic or any TCG, like it's your game, you get to play with it and use it the way you want to. So I love that you sat down and came up with something.
Yeah.
And then I also love that you're like, hey, like you're out here creating content to help people get on that equal fitting too, because like I don't know about you, but for me, draft is a whole other ball game than constructed. And I find that to be sometimes even more difficult, honestly, with draft, because there's a lot of decisions you're having to do very quickly, and you don't get that time at home to sit down and be patient. It's like I have to really study up. It feels kind of like taking a test, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I always know, like, I mean, if this was the driving test, I'd not be leaving with my, driver's license. But
Oh no, you did great. Like you built a good deck. It's just that my deck specifically was the rock to your scissors.
Oh, 100%. I was like looking at the packs too, sliding to talk about like the pack game too. Like as I was sliding them across, and you're like, "Well, this is a good card." I'm like, "Oh no, I've just given something I should have kept." I will continue with my hyper aggro.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the hyper aggro deck. It is a strategy. I did notice that you had a couple bodyguards. That's good.
Yeah.
That is a very key point for the go wide deck, is to have a number of bodyguards.
I think so.
Yeah. So
tell me why you think that is.
Yeah. So the bodyguards in this set, they're either very cheap, such as Kita, or they have a bunch of willpower, such as Joshua Sweet and Nani. And so what you're wanting in the go wide deck is you want a 1-drop. If you manage to get a cursed merfolk, that's the ideal card you want.
To dream.
Exactly, like that's the dream card. But a Pluto, a Kita, you want a 1-drop character specifically. Then turn 2, turn 3, you keep putting down characters, and yeah, they'll probably challenge one of your characters and take them out. But you're fine with these vanilla characters getting removed early on. Then turns 4, 5, 6, you start putting down bodyguards that are hard to take out. Maybe have a couple healing effects for them. This is where rares such as the Singer Minnie Mouse and the Shift Little John are fantastic. And so this is kind of where we get into the aggro deck enters the bodyguard deck kind of idea, where early on you want good questers, and then later on put down bodyguards and some bodyguard synergies, and you just kind of ignore what your opponent's doing and trying to race them out. It's not my style of deck. I really like this control challenger kind of deck.
Yeah.
But I mean, go wide is definitely a strategy here.
Yeah. So speaking of the bodyguard and stuff, something I was thinking about as I was playing it is that doesn't really work with cards like Pyros, where once you get those cards out that can do multi-challenge or things like that, it starts to feel almost cartoonish. Like I feel like I have a clown car full of things, and you're just like prying the lid off the clown car and just looking inside. Like there's just not much I can do there. But something I'm curious about then too, like as we're talking about this, is what do you recommend for when people are building their games out, right? How do you recommend drafters sitting down to their draft maybe at the upcoming hobby pre-release, so like enjoyment phase, and they have a draft, right? At their local LGS, like what would you recommend for them to try and like counterpick, or if they wanted to go hyper aggro, what are the colors that you're like, hey, you should definitely be trying to get these out of your packs?
Yeah, so the first places I would look are at the steel and amber cards. Steel cards, you're wanting bodyguards, and you're wanting cards that deal damage, because removal is always great. I first picked removal in this pack, or in this draft, and it did well. In Amber, what you're looking for is bodyguards, some questers, and some healing. A little bit more healing. Cleansing rainwater is great. Not great. It's good. For the deck, and then in the other colors, you're wanting high lore or characters that punish challenging it. So Cursed Merfolk is again the perfect card for the aggro deck.
Right.
The little Helga Sinclair that banishes the character that banishes it is good. If we want to go into the legendary area, Hydra. Though Hydra's a bit more expensive, but it's a good top curve for it. Yeah, essentially what you're wanting to do is find all the 2 and 3 lore characters that you can find, and then bodyguards.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Because like what I was thinking of doing was just like look at the cost and then see if it's got things, like looking through the keto system, seeing if it's got the things I need by priority.
Yeah.
But like these are good takeaways for me to next time I go to a draft as well, because I'm gonna try and go to a LGS Inklands draft, is trying to see what's there,
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I have this really funny story to share about playing hyper aggro. I know like you're like this is like I play. Like you want to play controller challenger, and I think like that's awesome. And then I am, just get back to Magic for half a second.
Yeah.
I am you will play mono red goblins and you will like it player. Because there's sometimes if I want to sit down and play, when I work in TCGs and things like that, the thing that I usually want to do for fun is just turn cards sideways.
Oh yeah.
And so like playing hyper aggro I find really fun. And weirdly enough, I went to a game store last night and I played in multiplayer and I played one-on-one against competitive like meta decks that a lot of people in the community are saying like the best deck you can do. And I brought the set 1 Amber Amethyst pre-constructed.
Yes. Go the deck go burr.
And I won half my games.
Nice.
And it was very funny because knowing that I was playing into like this meta at the place, I noticed this meta was really most people didn't have much to do until turn 7. And I'm sitting there being like, turn 1, let's go. Let's just quest as fast as possible. And it was 100% a coin flip for me about whether or not I was actually going to get that game. So yeah, it takes all kinds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so now, well, I think are we ready to switch?
Not quite yet. They are in game 3 right now.
Game 3, okay.
It looks like they're entering the mid game phase.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I'm afraid I beat you pretty good. No,
no, that's okay. I mean, that's
kidding.
fun. I also with Lorcana, I hear people talking about how Lorcana can be a very long, drawn out game sometimes, and then I feel like, well, if 1 or 2 people are playing hyper aggro, the time that a game takes is like half.
Oh yeah,
it's just so much faster. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're both taking a while for game 3. Like 1, that's cool, that's a fun nail biter game, right? And 2, I wonder what decks they're playing. I'm not stream sniping them because I don't want to spoil it for myself.
yeah, that's fair.
But I'm wondering what kind of decks they're playing, if they're more control heavy, more draw out the clock type decks.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of that meta, what do you see from set 3 being really good for a control challenger besides Robin Hood, because Robin Hood's beautiful?
Yeah. So in the common and uncommon spots, there's actually quite a bit of cards that I like for the challenger deck. So what you're looking for in characters are just big bodies. Like you're happy playing 1 lore characters, and are just big bodies. So like Eeyore, Louis has 3 lore, but he's a very big body.
Right.
And what you're wanting to do is pair those up with the Sumerian Talisman, which says whenever a character you control is banished in a challenge on your turn, draw a card. And Captain Hook's Rapier, which says whenever a character on your turn wins a challenge, you may pay 1 ink to draw a card.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're really good, and so those 2 items are good. Maui's Fish Hook does a lot of work for the Challenger deck, and there's a lot of high strength characters in the set. So it's actually relatively easy to build a Challenger's deck if you know which pieces to grab.
Right.
I would say the more difficult decks to build are the aggro decks, the bodyguard synergy deck, and the location synergy deck.
Let's
think
talk
those
about location synergy, because that's a new thing for Lorcana in set 3.
Yeah.
Like, what are the kinds of location decks you see being maybe relevant in this limited draft format, and which locations specifically would you maybe recommend picking or not?
Yeah, so most of the locations are great. Or most of the locations are good, rather. I try to keep great for actually really, really good cards. The only location that I would consider subpar is the Bayou, specifically for the locations decks. But most of the locations are great. I would grab some vault doors, 1 or 2 of those, to grant your locations and characters in locations resist. I actually had a little bit of a location theme in my deck, you saw with the magic carpets, and I just happened to have 2 bomb locations in Thane and the RLS Legacy. And so that's kind of what pivoted me over. But most of the locations are really good. You could play some Voyages in there. Hey-Heys are always great. You're going to want to play some Cubbies. Cards that want to be in locations, paired with locations that grant bonuses, is a great increase in value. Because, for example, if you were to play a turn 1 Minnie Mouse into the Pride Lands, and then you moved Minnie over to the Pride Lands, she would be a 2/5, which is a pretty good, which is a pretty good questing body. And the Pride Lands is a 7-hole willpower, which, as you can see in our matchup, takes at least 2 challenges to take out. And so you can get that. And so imagine if I had 3 locations out there where it takes 2 challenges a piece to take out, and I can move characters to those locations and get value just from that, utilizing extra ink for that value and not even having to play cards to develop threats.
Yeah, that's exciting. So I'm hearing cards like Fang. We both went for Fang.
Absolutely.
The RLS Legacy. Awesome card. I actually pulled Jolly Roger.
It's a good one.
Which is, it works when you've got Captain Hook and a couple of other, like, Coconut Pirates. But something that's sticking out to me, too, is, like, how are you feeling about how locations with that passive ink gain, how are you feeling that it's changing the way you look at decks, if it's changing the way at all?
Yeah, so it's definitely changing the way I see decks. It makes me want to have more higher strength characters in the deck. Specifically, I want 3 and 4 strength characters early on. So it makes me value those 3 and 4 drop vanillas more.
Okay. And is it like you're willing to take the trade-off for the higher strength with less lore on the character because you know you're going to get the passive lore from your location?
So depending on which style deck you're wanting to go for, sorry, I was about to say something very obvious. Like, depending on what kind of deck you want, it depends on what characters you want. But
no, I think sometimes we say the obvious things because it's important to remember them.
Yeah. But, so if you're wanting to go more control-y, more grindy, then you want higher strength characters as opposed to higher lore characters. In more aggro decks, you obviously want more lore than body, what I'm starting to call body points, which is the sum of the strength and willpower of the character.
Yeah.
So for example, Hey has 5 body points. Simba Rightful King, which is a 4/6, has 10 body points.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, you want more lore in the aggro deck. What locations do is it makes me want to make sure I have enough 3 and 4 strength characters early on to take out those locations so that they don't get that passive value.
Oh. Okay.
So, and the reason I say 3 or 4 strength is because if you have 4 strength characters, they can one-shot the 1-cost locations, and if it's 3 or 4, they can 2-shot most of the other locations.
Right. Yeah. So, like for example, how Fang was 6, but then Pride Lands is
7.
7, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're able to work within those boundaries to make sure that you have that consistent. I use the term removal, but more like that challenging removal. Like,
yeah.
You can get rid of them over time pretty quickly.
Yes.
Because then also if you're able to pull duplicates of things that are those higher strength options at those cheaper lore costs, then you've just got more that you can go wide with and focus down those locations. So then, like, speaking of focusing down locations, do you think if a location lands on the board and it's an important location, right, like Fang or something like that, do you think if your opponent plays that, is it now our job as the player to focus down that location immediately, to stop them from getting, one, the passive lore on their next turn, and whatever effect that card has that it brings in, like Fang giving evasive and ward?
I generally think so. There will be some situations where you're gonna let that go away, let that location stand. For example, if you're still going to win the race, or if they don't it doesn't look like they're going to get that much value out of the location.
Right.
Fane isn't the best example because 2 lore is just fantastic. But say let's go with Tiana's Palace, which is a 3-cost location with 1 lore that says characters in this location can't be challenged. If
They're
you're
too busy eating beignets.
They're too busy eating beignets to deal with your challenging combat ways.
Yeah.
But if you're winning the race, or for example, if you have a quicker clock, as another term, then I don't see the point in trying to take out the palace.
Right.
Great. I won game 3.
Oh, hello.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome back. So Patrick won game 3.
Welcome, guys. We're talking about locations.
Locations. They were pretty sick in our set. They were very good value generators. They just sat there and gained lore, almost like an evasive unit, because you don't really want to like stop doing stuff to hit them.
That's so interesting because, so spoiler alert, I'm playing hyper aggro, and the exact opposite thing was happening for me, where I was like, the moment a location went down, I'm like, I have to get rid of this, or it is just going to destroy me the moment that Nive starts moving characters to a location. I just can't handle it. So it's interesting to hear that you're like, no, we need to like deprioritize removing the locations.
But you want to kill them, but it's like hard to like stop doing other things and do it, right? Because like you expose all your characters to bad trades, and then it's just like you have to find the right time, and the right time usually isn't right away. If you know your opponent has like a ton of location synergy, then the right time I guess could be right away. But yeah, I'm not sure on that.
All right.
So did they play an important factor in your game?
Yeah. Not spoiling anything. Yeah.
Okay.
With that in mind, we are on to round number 2, which is me versus Patrick and Chris versus Barrett.
Awesome.
Nive, do you want me to join back to your server?
Yes. Same room, same code.
Yep. Gotcha.
All right. And since Chris and I don't think either of us are streaming, so I'll meet you down in game room 1, and we can work out a custom lobby and just hang out and have a game. If that sounds good for you.
Sweet.
All right. May the best streamer win. You two have a lovely time.
All right.
See you later.
All right. We are here with
I need
Patrick. Yep.
to sit down somewhere, I guess. Oh, I need to wait for him to leave. There we go.
There you go.
I'll take this, and then I need perms.
You need what?
Perms to import objects. Permissions.
Ah, yes, of course. All right, and we are here with Patrick from P-Sherf? P-Sherf?
Yeah, it's just my name.
On
Oh,
the
Patrick.
yep. On Twitch. He is over there. I'll try my best not to stream snipe as he tries not to stream snipe me.
I will not. I do not have your stream up.
All right, evens or odds?
Odds, please.
Woo! It is indeed odds.
I'll go first.
Fantastic. How you feel about your deck?
It was a little strange. I don't know that, like, if I had this deck in a set 1 or 2 draft, I would not feel good about it.
Okay.
But this is a set 3 draft, and I think all the rules are different.
I agree.
But I don't know how different yet.
I think with Into the Inklands, we're going to have more bad cards than we're used to in our decks. That is my opinion, or my experience so far. I will alter 2.
Yeah, I'm thinking on mine still.
No worries. It'll give me time to get a drink.
Yep, take your time.
My fault. That was a triple because all my elder stats. Sure. Definitely not a hit.
I'll just mull 1.
All right, I am ready whenever you are.
Yep, I'm on the play, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I hadn't thought this far. We'll ink Nala, and I'll pass to you.
All right. Ready, set, draw. I will ink a Louis, chill nephew. And then I will play Chernobog's minions. Translation. Whenever it quests, Yep, I may banish
Yep, I
it
got
to
it.
draw a card. Go ahead.
Explain to me this ink. How does this work?
Yeah,
Put
so
my
if you
cards
press,
next to it?
so if you hit 0 on the press
Okay.
key. Yep.
And am I gonna stack them all?
No, it will.
Put them down there. Okay.
Yeah, it'll alter
Gotcha.
if you press the
Okay.
0 hotkey. Yep.
Okay. Draw.
And then 3 hotkey readies everything.
Okay, gotcha. I usually do it manually. but
Yep.
That's
all good. Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
I'm gonna ink my Forbidden Mountain, play a Magica.
All right.
Pass to you.
All right. Ready, set, draw. I will ink a Pluto and play Razul and pass the turn.
The card was pretty good in our last game that I played. Chris played Gizmo Suit, I think it's called. Which
Gizmo
gave
Suit,
it resist 2. Yeah, like he played Gizmo Suit, gave it resist 2, and it hit a 3/3 and then didn't lose its attack, and then traded with another 3/3 later. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna ink this Milo,
Yep, Milo. Cool.
and then go redraw.
Ah, very
A
nice.
spider tank. Let's see here. Can't there. I don't really want to give you that value trade. I'll pass to you on that one.
All right. Ready, set, draw. We will quest for 1 and banish the minions to draw a card.
Better than Arizona, where it's
That's
the
interesting.
raids every 15
And then we will ink a... Let's ink a Stitch Covert Agent. And play a Maui's Fishhook and pass the turn.
So if you're doing
Okay, I'll draw.
Switch the
I'm going to ink Hua. And
right here. I didn't know where I was.
I'm gonna play Patch.
Alrighty.
And I'll. This is weird.
Yeah.
I'll
I
quest
assumed I was gonna be
Webby.
Wait,
Oops, I put her back in my hand. I'll quest Webby
Okay.
to go to 1, and I'll pass to you.
Alright. Ready, set, draw. We will inkwell a Rise of the Titans. We will play Magic Carpet and Della Duck. And then we will pass the turn.
This is gonna be one of those really awkward board states where we don't do anything, and then it all blows up later. Let's see. I think we're inking Find My Way.
Okay.
Oops. Takes me to 5 ink.
Okay.
Um. I'll play. I don't know. I don't know what I'll play. I'll play Captain Hook.
Ooh, certainly.
It's like Scar, but worse. Let's see. I don't like this hook, this fish hook thing. I actually didn't realize until just now that it's the start of your next turn, so you
Yeah.
can keep it basic. You can hide stuff with it. It's not
Yeah.
good for me. I think Webby's my quest.
Okay.
Then I'll pass to you.
Alright. Ready, set, draw. We will inkwell a Keen Louie. We will quest with Magic Carpet. We will grant Della Duck 3 strength to trade with Webby. And then we will play Kakamora to make you lose 1 more. And then we will pass the turn.
Alright. Draw. Yeah, this isn't gonna be easy, is it? We'll play Eeyore for 5.
Ready?
And then... I don't know how we ever diffuse this board. Just kind of scary. That item, I passed that item too. I wasn't. If I would have known that you gain evasive like the whole turn, I might have actually taken it.
It's
But
really good.
It's a really weird situation where like, if I can't quest because everything on your side value trades with everything on my side, then you can just quest evasives every turn. I can't interact with it. That's kind of scary. Let's see. What I played Hook this turn, or I played Eeyore?
You played Eeyore this turn.
Eeyore this turn. Let me write it back there. I hate it. I think I kind of have to go a little aggro on you. Let's go Patch Quest, Hook Quest.
Alright.
For 2. I don't think it's a good play. That's to deal with that.
Alright. Ready, set, draw. We will quest with Magic Carpet. We will Inkwell and Iago. And then we will pay 6 for Peter Pan Pirate's Bane. And
My hook!
And pass the turn. Peter Pan does not have evasive. And cannot gain evasive.
He does not. Wait, what?
Your hook prevents Peter Pan from having evasive.
I was talking. Your Peter kills it for free. I wasn't even reading that effect. But yep, you're right. It does do that.
So Peter Pan and Captain Hook. Yeah. So Peter Pan and Captain Hook are kind of like at an impasse.
Yeah, they're best friends for sure. I don't know that helps me. I don't know that helps diffuse our game state at all. But I'll pay 5. We'll play Billy Bones.
Billy Bones.
All 5 of my mana.
Hey, that's another pirate.
Yeah, we'll ignore that. We'll pretend I turned all these. There we go.
There we go.
All right. He is another pirate. That's not good. I don't like that one. I suppose I will quest. Let's just quest these 3. We'll quest for 3.
Alrighty.
Maybe I just have to give you the value trade. Go ahead.
Ready, set, draw. We will Inkwell a repair. We will give Razul 3 strength to trade with Eeyore. And then we will play Robin Hood, Champion of Sherwood, and quest for 1. And pass the turn.
Alright. Draw. So brutal. Everything about this is brutal. Let's go for 5 ink.
Okay.
Go 3 plus 2.
Okay.
Let's see here. You're out of cards. But I don't know that I win this race. 3. Might be what we have to do though. We might race. Billy Bones feels really bad to quest, doesn't it? Like your guy just hits it for free. Challenges. So only on your turn.
Correct.
Challenges. So like my hook can kill him back. Still not fun. It all feels terrible. Everything, every play. Let's see. I'll quest Magicka and Patch to 8 for sure. Voodoo came into play this turn.
Correct.
Man, Billy Bones was so bad he dies to the hook. He's just dead. You gain 2 lore when you kill something. That. Wow. I'll pass. I'll pass.
All right. Ready, set, draw.
That's a hard decision.
We will. We will grant Robin Hood. We'll grant Robin Hood. Hold on. Yeah, this is rough. Thinking. Let's quest for one with magic carpet. I think that's straightforward. I think I make you turn your pirate sideways. So we'll trade the Kakimura with Magica Dispel. We'll give Sherwood 3 extra strength to take out patches. And then we will pay... I gain 2 lore off him winning a challenge. And then we'll heal Robin for 3. Robin Hood for 3. And then we'll pass the turn.
Alright, so I get 1 from my mountain.
Yep.
Then I'll draw. And then you healed your 3. So let's do Billy will kill Robin.
Cool. I will draw 1 card.
Yep, that's how it works. Where are my dice? What did I take? 3 from that?
Correct.
Put 3 on him. I forgot my Pluto's way over here. I've got 5 ink, so let's turn it all sideways. We'll go 4 plus 1.
Cool.
And then I'll quest to 11.
Okay.
And pass to you.
Alright. Ready, set, draw. We will pay 3. Play Captain Hook's Rapier. We will challenge
That's
Peter
so
Pan
good.
into Captain Hook.
Yep.
Pay 1 to draw a card. Then we will give Magic Carpet plus 3 strength to trade with Pluto.
Sure.
And then I will draw a card off the rapier. And then I will pass the turn.
Yep. Alright. And you have evasive now, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that was like the bad part about maybe the hook. The hook challenge was done under the pretense that if one of my pirates is exhausted, the other one might as well be. But giving you evasive might not have been the right play. We'll see about that. We'll see how that plays out. I'll draw for turn, and I gain 1 on this mountain. Dude, that takes me to 12.
Yep.
This Zazu, when he's at a location, he gains plus 1 quest thingy, plus 1 lore. So, or I think we just step on the gas. I'll pay 1 to move over here with
Okay.
Zazu. And then I'll pay 3. If I could do that. 3. Play Kit.
Sure.
No effect, because I don't have a target for it.
Okay.
And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Takes me to 17.
Okay.
And I'll pass to you.
All right. Ready, set, draw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta take out 4 lores worth of characters. 4 lores worth of stuff. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We will challenge Peter Pan into Chief Dewey. Pay 1 with the rapier to draw a card. That won't do it. We will Ink King Louie to play the Jolly Roger. Play Mickey Mouse Stalwart Explorer. Pay 1 to Voyage, so they both go to the Hook ship. So now they both have Rush. Mickey Mouse will take out Zazu. Pay 1, draw a card. And let's go to game 2.
All right. It's interesting there. I think no matter what, I don't know that you had the resources to get there, but killing the mountain actually takes 2 lore off the board. Doesn't look like it does at first, but it actually.
Oh, that's true. It would, yeah.
It does.
Would've.
It gets the Zazu, one from the Zazu. Still not.
You
not
still would have
quite
been
enough.
at 3, yeah.
Yeah. But just it's like an interesting thing to remember.
Yeah.
Where I had my discard pile just stopped stacking cards and that's true. You saw me like fidgeting with it, and then I realized there's like a discard pile over here.
Yeah, there's zones for it. I will go first.
Yeah. All right. So would you like to cut?
No, I'm good.
Is there a reset this to 0 button?
Yeah. If you press the reset button.
Oh,
yeah.
Down there.
Yep.
All right. I see.
I will Ultra 2.
All right. I'll keep my hand.
Uh-oh.
He says hesitantly.
I
don't know what a good hand looks like. All the hands look like they suck.
That's fair. I will Ink a King Louie and play a Chernobog's minions and pass the turn.
Yeah. Draw. I'll ink Dewey and pass. Go ahead.
Alright, ready, set, draw. Quest for 1. Inkwell and Orville and pass.
Alright. Draw. Let's ink a mountain.
Okay.
Play a Pua. And pass to you.
Alright, ready, set, draw. Quest for 1. Oh, this saddens me, but we will ink a Fane. And play John Silver. Go ahead.
That card's kind of gross.
It's a rare.
I'll draw. Let's see here.
If only I could play Fane next turn.
Yeah, I know the Fang's gone. I don't know how much that helps. I will ink another mountain.
Okay.
Play Peter Pan.
Ooh, nice.
3. He does rush into damage. Correct.
I'm not thinking this specific. Not the water. Fuck!
Well, what a tough call.
I'll give you another.
I think. Wow, that's actually so tough. I don't know if this is right. I will pass on that.
All right. Ready, set, draw. I will. Inkwell a Don Carnage. and play McDuck Manor. I will quest for 1 with the minions and banish it to draw a card. And then I will quest for 2 and pass the turn.
So he has resist 1.
He has resist 1.
All right. Draw for turn.
Resist 1 and 2 lore.
Sure, resist 1. So, Ink is Skippy.
Okay.
You're gonna like this one. We're gonna play Be Our Guest.
Aha! Yes.
It's also named Tinkerbell. It's sick. I moved my whole deck over here.
Yeah.
3, 4. This is so awkward. We'll group them. I said we'll group. Oh, it's trying to put them in my ink. I see.
Yeah, exactly. So if you put them like over here, yeah, or you put them up there.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's put them up here. I see. That's why I couldn't do my
yeah,
stuff.
sure. Yeah, I can do a little quick explanation.
I don't even understand where all these. This is important. This is 5 cards.
Okay. So what we can do is we can what the.
6. All right. I don't know how I got 6 cards. There,
okay, so just a sec. Hold up. So let's put these together.
Okay.
Okay, and then. Let's group them together. So 6, 32. How many cards in hand?
These are correct. The correct cards in my hand. I have 4 in my hand.
Okay.
I think I accidentally, when I was trying to group them in my inkwell, I think I accidentally took too many off.
6, 7, 8, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So 2 of these are clones. So what we'll need
2 of them are clones.
Yep.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rewind time once.
Sure.
Okay. So rewind time. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is put this away because that's very clearly. And then
I could just show you what the duplicates in there.
Oh yeah, that
I
could work.
No issue with it.
Yeah,
you want to group them all?
Yeah, so
right.
we'll group them.
I have a couple duplicates in my deck, so we could get a really awkward situation here where we don't know what the duplicates are.
Yeah, so let's put these over here.
See. All right, so I'll search this, and I have 2 duplicates in here. So.
Yep. And then we'll just delete those.
I'll show them to you.
Okay.
These 2 cards are duplicates.
Yep, and then we'll delete those. And then look at the top 4.
Now I'm at 4.
Yep. And
top 4. Okay.
Top 4, reveal a character.
Right.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're going to grab the hook because that's just.
It is really good. I'm looking at the other ones, trying to figure out what use they serve. The hook's not like that good when you don't have a ton of stuff for me to kill. I might just want to like speed demon you here. I might just try to go under, but I don't think I'm in the position to do that either.
Don't push me.
I think it is hook though.
Okay.
We'll take hook.
All right, and then the rest go on the bottom.
And then on the bottom, yep, pick it up, drop it on here. Put it back in my deck zone. This goes to hand.
Yep.
All right. Full trade. 5.
He has resist 1.
Yep. They still. This is Tinkerbell.
Okay. What? Oh.
This is named Tinkerbell. Yes.
Yes. Perfect. So
yes,
yeah,
you're probably very confused why the 1-3 didn't kill the 2-1. That's because it was a 3-3 in disguise.
Fantastic. All right.
Yes. So that was my ink.
Yep. That was your 4 ink for the turn. Yep.
That was my 4 ink. Yep, and I did ink this turn to get
Yep.
there. So go ahead.
All right.
That one
Ready.
took a little long to resolve.
Set. Gain 2. Draw. We will ink a Razul. Then we will play a Magic Carpet and a Della Duck and pass the turn.
All right, draw 1.
Yep. So Magic Carpet has evasive that I can exert and move to a location for free. I'm reading for chat. And
gotcha. Yeah, I forgot.
Yep. And Della Duck is a 3/3 with Reckless. McDuck Manor is just a location with 2 lore and 9 willpower.
The 2 lore is big. You said just 2 lore.
Just 2 lore and 9
it's
willpower.
Actually huge. Yeah.
It's just a 4 cost 0/9 with 2 lore and has to quest. Which, like, why wouldn't you?
We'll go Billy Bones here into the ink. Lay the hook down.
Very nice.
Hmm.
There's not a whole lot else to do.
Let's quest.
Okay.
It's a risky quest. We'll quest for one.
All right.
Gotta get on the board somehow, I suppose.
Right.
Go ahead.
Ready, set, gain 2 lore, draw for turn.
We're just not fast enough.
We will have to challenge Della Duck into Tinkerbell, as is our requirement. We will Inkwell. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to simply play Robin Hood, champion of Nottingham, and quest for 1, and pass the turn.
The best is like hitting the when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
Huh, this is awkward. None of my numbers on my ink line up very well, and you're very far ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've done 5 on the board. You just win in 2 turns. I don't think I can get to you in 2 turns.
Actually, just show me.
My hook will kill the Della.
Okay.
I suppose.
So
and
3
be
damage.
ready when it does. Yeah.
Yep.
It's ability, right? Yep.
Yep. And he raises up.
Nothing looks good here at all. Nothing. I will play Eeyore with my 5.
Okie doke.
And then we've got to ink something. I guess we're inking Patch. We'll ink Patch.
Okie doke.
And I'll throw 6 damage into your location.
Fantastic. 6 damage.
Yeah. I don't know if it's fantastic.
All right.
It's a play.
It's fantastic
ahead.
for me. All right. Ready,
Yeah. I
set,
see.
gain 2 lore off McDuck Manor, draw for turn. We will ink a Louis Chill Nephew. Then we will play the RLS Legacy.
Yeah.
Then we will use Magic Carpet to move Robin Hood to the Legacy, so he has evasive.
Certainly. Yep.
Robin Hood will challenge and take out Tinkerbell. Trigger, I gain 2 lore. And then we will pay 2 to repair McDuck Manor, healing it for 3.
Yeah.
And it is your turn.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You almost certainly get there. But we'll see.
You
Roll
can one-shot one of my locations.
Sure, that buys a turn.
Yeah.
It's not a winning turn, but it buys a turn. What is this? 8. That's 6. Yeah, I have to put both things into it to kill it. Alright, let's just go game 3, because this
Okey-doke.
game ends in turns.
Sounds good to me. All right. Who would you like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okie doke. Right, the RLS Legacy was a 4-cost, uninkable location with 8 willpower and 2 lore. That said, with a move cost of 3. And characters in this location have evasive, and whenever a character is in that location, the move cost is decreased by 2. It's a pretty good card. I'll alter 1.
Whoops, I flipped my whole deck. I was trying to flip my hand. Let's see. I still don't know what's right. I don't know if I'm supposed to play locations on 2. I don't know if I'm supposed to do 2 drops on 2. This can go. Maybe not. Maybe this goes instead. I'll mulligan 2. It's a real tough card to mulligan, but it's not very good. So not good now. It's really good late game. So we'll try to draw for late game. Then we'll put all these together and we'll shuffle it up.
The only
All right,
And
I
I'm
am
first, correct?
Yep, you are first. Ready when you are.
All right. I will ink a mountain, and I'll pass to you.
All right, ready, set, draw. Inkwell a King Louis and pass.
All right. Draw.
yeah, the only band that Eddie
Mine-
would be
now I
talking
draw
about
my
is
one
the
draw.
time they band.
So yeah,
All right,
put that there. Take my one drop, and then
Eddie's
I'll play Della. Go ahead.
all right, ready, set, draw. I will ink a. I will ink an Iago and play a Della Duck and pass the turn.
Interesting. I'll draw for turn.
Okie doke.
Now, let's see. Play. I'll ink Magica.
Okay.
And I'll play. Let's play a Hydros for 3.
Okay.
Pass to you. Go ahead.
Ready, set, draw. I will inkwell a Mickey Mouse Stalwart Explorer and play a Pluto and pass.
Draw. So let's go. Five, 6. Let's go Chewy into the Inkwell.
Okie dokie.
And then for 4, play Genie.
Ooh, I like
Good
Genie.
friend. He's very good.
Much value, much wow. Do you want to trade Dellas?
Do I want to trade Della's? See, that's a tempting offer, and then my Hydros dies, isn't it? Right? Like, so I don't think I do. I think I just passed to you on that.
Okie doke. Ready, set, draw. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. We will inkwell a Stitch. Then we will pay 4 for a Long Came Zeus, taking out Genie.
Okay, that was mean.
No wishes for you. Pass the turn.
That was... Ouch. Draw. Was actually, like, relying on getting cards from that? Believe it or not, I wanted those. That screwed everything up, didn't it? Okay. That really did. I was like, my ink map was planning on having 3 extra cards to ink. Let's see here.
Whew.
That's bad. Everything's bad now. Wow.
And then along came Zeus.
I do not like him. Zeus is a meanie.
Genie, while he's figuring it out, is a 3/5 with 1 lord that whenever he quests, you can shuffle him back into your deck and draw 3 cards, which is really powerful.
Okay. We have to ink Kit. I really like Kit. And play Mickey for 3 of my little.
Okie doke.
Right? 3 of my ink, sorry. Let me think this through. If you go. I'll pass.
Okie doke.
Yeah, I'll pass.
All right. Ready, set, draw. I will. I don't like that, but we'll have. Actually, we don't have to. We'll play 4 for Cubby and pass.
All right. Draw. Okay. So now what can we do?
Cubby.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go. Hydros is going to. I think this is the play. Yes. Hydros is going to exert. Whoops, sorry.
Yep.
I was trying to read it.
You're good.
Was trying. Pluto. We'll exert Pluto with my Hydros ability.
Yep. Play a
I will
location and trade.
2.
Yep.
I wanted to play it last turn with my 2 ink left over, but you had 6 on board, and 3 of it was forced to hit into it. So, Mickey trades now.
Cool.
Then my next 3 this is a tough choice. I'll pay the 3 to play the Peter out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ready. Oh, whoa, where'd my hand go? It's over here.
I still see your hand. There you go.
You didn't see anything.
Sorry, I meant I see it exists on the board. It was still in your hand zone, so it was still upside down.
Okay, good. So draw. We will Inkwell Chernobog's minions. We will play the RLS Legacy. And then we will pay 1 for Voyage to move 2 characters over to the RLS Legacy for free. Cubby gets +3 strength this turn for moving to a location. So he will take out your mansion, or your castle. And then Deladuck has to kill Hydros. And it is your turn.
Alright, draw.
So Voyage let me move 2 characters to the same location for free.
Make sure all these are ready. Ink Zazu, play Mama Odie.
Ooh, okay.
So what are we looking at here? You have Della. None of this lines up well for me. The Cubby's really good here. Just trades with everything.
It's not when he's in a location; it's when he moves.
It's when he moves. Yeah, he's still. Yeah. He doesn't trade with the Mama Odie.
Yep.
But, I have to exert my stuff. I guess we'll do Pan into Della.
Della is evasive.
Oh, it is evasive. Whoops, forgot. Yep, that's your location did do that.
Yep.
That complicates things significantly. Well,
yep.
Then my Della has to hit for 3.
Yep.
We know that's happening into the Legacy. Do I even want to hit with the Peter? I don't know. I will hit. It all feels bad. We're back in that situation where everything feels bad again. None of the numbers line up well at all. It's a really good spot for you. I don't want my Peter exerted, but the Della never Dilla never dies. If I never kill the legacy if I don't like hit with it now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass on it.
Alright.
I don't know where I'm gonna find the hit.
So
I'll pass.
ready. I'll gain 2 lore off the legacy. Draw for turn. We will pay 3 for Captain Hook's rapier. Della has to run into Della, so they trade. I will pay 1 to draw a card off the rapier. I will quest for 1 with Cubby.
Thinking about
I think we ink the fish hook and play Orville and pass.
Alright. I'll draw. Oof, that was not a good card. Is it a good card? It might actually have been fine. Let's do I will find my way.
Nice.
To give Mama Odie +2, and then Odie will kill your legacy.
Very well.
And then I'll pass to you on that one.
Alright. Ready, set, draw. Move 2 damage from chosen character to chosen opposing character. So, yep. So, we will play Peter Pan, Pirate's Bane, and pass the turn.
Alright. Ready that, draw. Alright, well, I'll play my castle.
Oh!
And then move both of these to it. That's all 6 ink.
Naturally, yeah.
Yeah, kind of have to. Now let's see. It's weird because, like, you want to kill the castle, which would make you think that it's free to quest, but killing the characters is just as good as killing the castle. Because you reduce my draw whichever one you kill. I don't like it, but I think I have to pass to you.
Alright, ready, set, draw. Peter Pan and Cubby into the castle.
Oh, my cards are touching me, Matt. That's how that.
I'll take out the castle.
Yep.
And then I'll quest for 1. And then I will play Wendy Darling, Talented Sailor, and pass the turn.
Sure. Alright, draw. Ready these. There we go. Play this. 3.
Yep. Oh, the nephews are so good.
I hit. You hit that. Don't know that we're gonna find Odie value in this game. Peter has evasive.
Correct.
So don't trade into this very. Like, I can kill the bird, but like I don't know what that does for me. +3. And you get some pretty decent hits after that.
Someone said that
Let's
they didn't record.
Okay,
that
let's
they
do
put,
this.
Like wherever they track where each arc they did
I
not.
don't know
put
if this
the-
is. I don't know if this is a good play. Peter's gonna challenge. No, he's not. I don't know if this is right. I was thinking about moving the damage over, but then it opens up my Mama Odie to die. I don't know how we ever unwind this one. I hate it, but we'll kill the bird. Both of these are going to challenge the bird.
So 1 damage
I take
apiece.
1 on each. Yep, I got it. Whoops, not draw one. Turn the dice to one. Here we go. Go ahead.
All right. Ready, set, draw. Yeah, we'll throw Cubby into Peter Pan. Pay 1 to draw a card off the rapier. Then we will challenge Wendy into Mama Odie. And then Peter Pan into Mama Odie. Pay 1, draw a card off the rapier. Then we will pay 3 to heal Peter Pan for 3. And pass the turn.
Yeah, that was brutal right there. Play this and pass.
Right.
I think this whole game is kill Genie. I think that's the entire game. How many cards kill Genie on turn? Like on turn?
Nothing but that card.
Is it literally that? Literally Zeus? Nothing else?
Maybe Hydros and a
Hydros.
Yeah.
Right. Hydros plus the the 6/2 doesn't even get there. You would need to have a 1-drop, a 2-drop.
Yep.
And then your Hydros would have to. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I will put this card in hand and then this card on the bottom with Grammatala.
Sure. What a good card.
Why don't you want to go to the bottom of the deck? There you go. And then we will pay 1 for Cruella de Vil's Manor. And then we will quest for 3.
Yep.
And go to 7 and pass.
Draw. Alright. Do we quest?
Yep.
Do we support? Gives Nala 4. Nala hits Cubby. Kills Cubby. Takes 3.
Sounds good.
Good for you, maybe. Play Adela, and I'll pass to you.
All right, ready? Gain 1 lore off locations. Draw for turn. Grammatala will take out Dewey.
Sure.
Draw a card off the rapier. Inkwell Orville for turn. Peter Pan will take out Nala. Draw a card off the rapier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Pyros and pass.
1. We'll play our Eeyore. What can I hit? That hit something.
You're gonna hit Grandma or the
It all
Manor.
feels terrible. Yeah, it all feels terrible, doesn't it? I'll kill the Tala.
Okie doke.
I guess it minuses you a draw. Go ahead.
Ready, gain 1 lore. Off the Manor, draw for turn. We will ink the magic carpet. 2, 3, 4 for the Firebird. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Louie. Quest for 3. Go to 12 and pass. This rapier is doing work.
I passed it to you too. I passed you the rapier. I forget what I took the rapier over the rapier. It was probably wrong. That could have been my Genie pack. I feel like I would take card draw.
Yeah, I would take Genie over rapier.
What did I give you?
You gave me the fish hook.
Oh, I gave you the Tala. Tala, I think, is probably the best common set. And I gave you Tala for Chernobog.
Ooh, I think that's the right pick. Yeah, that's the right pick as well. You made the right picks. They just... Yeah.
My Eeyore will hit Pyros and live.
Cool.
We're playing like a stall game here. I think it's over, but go ahead.
Alright, ready, gain 1 lore off the Manor.
Yeah.
Draw for turn. Firebird will trade with Eeyore.
Sure.
Pay 1, draw a card off the rapier. 2, 3, 4. Play McDuck Manor. Play Kakamora. You lose 1 lore.
Yeah. That's my lore.
Quest for...
That was an insane call.
Quest for 4. Go to 17 and pass.
Alright, I'll draw 1. I'll play patch and then try. Go ahead.
Ready, gain 3 lore off the locations. Good games.
Yeah, that was good.
I think
Wow.
Then along came Zeus taking out your genie was the play.
It was massive because everything, like, my whole curve changed because I didn't have 3 cards. Like, I had to ink stuff that.
Yep.
I don't know if it's that because like all this, like, these aren't good cards, right? Like, it doesn't matter that they're in the game.
I mean they're cards. Yeah.
Yeah, having cards helps. Like, as we saw with Captain Hook, right? Look at how many cards you have. And
yeah. The rapier does work.
The only other decision I made, I mulliganed Chernobog at the start. I don't know that you can keep him. It's really weird. Like,
yeah,
if you keep him in your hand, it like ruins your ink. You like just run out of resources. But
all right.
I think it was correct, but yeah, GG's.
GG's, and I think that's it for the night. Garrett just left; he had to go out. So,
okay.
Nice two matches. Got to dip our toes into the Inklands a bit. What do you think of it so far?
It's weird. It's very weird.
It feels like a different game.
Let's can I pick your brain some while we're here?
Absolutely.
All right. This is my 41st card. It's really bad, isn't it? I think. I needed to play it to know, like, I wanted the confirmation that it was bad. I thought it was bad, but it's the one overstated thing in the.
Yeah, you need to play it in a challenging deck.
Yeah.
Yes,
for sure.
And there's just so many better cards to put in the challenging deck. Like, I think if he had if he was like a 5/5 with 2 lore, I think he'd be a lot better.
That could be.
Because then you could go challenge, remove, ready, quest, challenge, remove, ready, quest.
Mm-hmm. Let me see, what else? What was the rare? What was the rare that you got past? You said it was the best rare in the set. It didn't come from my direction. So
it was John Silver.
Yeah, okay. Obviously, you take John Silver. Yeah, John Silver is insane. Let me think what else happened. Let me look at my Discord to see what cards are.
But no, this deck is probably going to be the best draft deck I will ever have in this format.
Set, it's pretty insane. The evasives are low compared to a thing.
Yeah, there's a lot less evasives.
Evasives have really high value, which might mean that Hook has even higher value than.
Yeah. Not Hook, because there's only one Peter Pan with evasive.
This Hook. Sorry.
Oh, that Hook. Yeah, the fish hook.
Yeah,
the fish hook is insane value. Let's see what other. Yeah, Legacy.
Legacy was pretty good.
What other crazy stuff do I have in here? I think that's all the crazy stuff I have.
What are your thoughts on 2-drop and or 2-cost location? You have the option for both 1 turn 2.
So if you think of Forbidden Mountain as a 0/6 with 1 lore that has to quest, then in terms of body, it's better because it's 6 body points compared to 5.
6 instead of 5.
6 and 5. And however, if you're going for an aggro deck, I much prefer the location. If you're going in a locations deck, I much prefer the location. If you're wanting to do a grindier deck, I much prefer this. Though I would rather have the 3/2 as opposed to the 2/3.
Sure. I'm an old Hearthstone player, so the 2/3s feel really good and the 3/2s feel really bad in that game.
I think generally they feel that's the same way in Lorcana. Like in the past 2 sets, I would prefer the 2/3 over the 3/2.
Right.
But
it
this
might not be the case here.
Yeah, because now the 3/2 can take out this in 2 swings, as opposed to 3.
I think one of the bigger things as well is that before you were very much in control, like, you know, like you could just having like a 3/4 is good because you're more in control of where that 3 damage goes. When you play location and I have to send my card into your location to stop it from just passively gaining lore all game, then it might be better for it to just have higher attack so that when you trade, like when you hit back, I hit you. It's much easier for you to take a value trade on a 3 than a 3/2.
Exactly.
And that goes all the way down. That's going to be a hard thing to learn. I might have to break out a spreadsheet as well and determine what is an average stat line. I don't actually know what the average stat line in Inklands is. It's low. It's low for sure. I know that.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll calculate it as well. It's but yeah, it's lower than it's lower than the past 2 sets.
I think everything is like -1, -1. I would bet on average if you took all the calcs, I bet you have -2 bodies like overall stats off per ink. Not per ink, but like a 3. I would bet a 3 cost now on average has the body that 2 costs had before.
Yeah, so 5, yeah.
And that makes it all really. You have to change how you draft everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, vanillas are going to be more valuable in this set because they'll be bigger bodies. Which will take out locations. I saw this Rise of the Titans come around and I was shocked. Like, I was shook that this didn't disappear.
And I'll tell you why it came around. Because nobody knew how good locations are, right?
Yeah.
If anybody who's drafted the last 2 sets knows that the items in those 2 sets are garbage to draft on average. So you look at this and you like, it's an unknown effect or a known bad effect based on previous knowledge. Now there's some really good items here,
and guess what?
They're really good locations.
The good items cost 3.
Yeah, it's right on curve too.
So it's right on curve there. Oh man. But this is a disgusting deck, and I will probably never make anything as good as this ever again.
Let me link you to a tweet of mine from the last draft I played in. I went to a win-a-box draft.
Oh man, I wish
it's
they
in the same vein. Let me find it. Profile. You can stare at this for like a long time and not like keep finding synergies.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I had one of those decks for Floodborne.
There you go. It was a hybrid draft, I believe. I think it was two first chapter, 2 second chapter win-a-box, and there is just everything you could possibly want there.
Oh yeah.
It has an amazing curve. It has a 2/2 line of Pain Panic. I have a goat. I have multiple bounce cards. I have bounce, and then I had something else that to hand. I don't remember where it is in the deck, but
man, that's a sick deck.
Yeah, we drafted a Gaston, a Mufasa. We have the Shift Pinocchio, and I think we have the Shift Target too. I could be wrong. I might be wrong on that.
Oh yeah, I see.
We had Arthur. Arthur bounces the goat. That's what it was. We had Arthur to bet. Yeah, it was disgusting. Like every game, I just told people that I won when we started, and, and it was pretty true. But yes, your deck right now looks like that, and that was the strongest deck I ever drafted.
Like, this is crazy, and I can't wait. Like seeing, so I've been playtesting Limited for like a week now. And seeing like what that 1 week kind of did for like the comparison.
Yeah.
Like just knowing that, hey, locations are really good. Moving to locations is good. Evasives, there's less evasives, so you need to value evasives.
You
Another.
have you have a over average amount of rares.
Oh, that too.
Significantly over average. I don't even know how you ended up with many. John Silver's a rare too, right?
Oh
Isn't
yeah,
it?
he's a rare. It was passed to me.
One,
It was
two,
crazy.
three,
1, 2, 3.
four.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
No, that's about right.
Yeah.
That's the exact average.
Is it exact average?
Yeah, because there's you have well actually it's below average because you have 2+ rares a pack. So 8 on average.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot. Maybe it's.
It feels like a lot because they're very
It
good
does
rares.
feel like a lot. They're all really good.
Yeah.
Right, well, good to meet you, Nive.
Yeah, nice
Thanks
to
for
meet
playing.
you. Absolutely. Hey, everyone that's watching this video or currently streaming, make sure to check out P-Sharf on Twitch. And yeah, thank you for joining.
Are you still streaming after this?
No, I'm gonna shut off after this.
I'll keep streaming. I'll play some Pixel War.
Ooh, all right. Well, you have
Stick
fun.
around for that. All right. Thanks, Nive. Have a good night.
You as well. All right, and for the rest of you, thank you so much for coming in. I hope you enjoyed the very first look into the Inklands, and I hope you have a wonderful